So Dana's got a banana, and I guess I don't know if everyone heard about this, but look at that. That's what he's starting with. Is it super professional? I don't know. He's still eating. He goes, the podcast is starting. I'll start eating right now. Okay, don't make it so sick. You drink water with a banana? I don't know. I think you're supposed to drink Diet Coke. We did start, but we're letting him go.
All right, let's start recording.
No, we started. You were regurgitating a banana. Good job. So you got your potassium levels up?
Oh, I feel kind of amped up right now. You know that this is fun fact for you because I know you're a cinephile, film buff.
Yeah.
Stallone wanted to lower his IQ when he played Rocky. He said he made sure he got really low on potassium. He wouldn't eat any bananas, and he felt that would make him. What are you doing about here? And they go, "We can't understand you, Sly. Could you have half a banana and raise that IQ?"
Banana. Get him a banana. This is his whole take.
This is take one when he goes, I was cut. We can't understand a word you're saying.
Yeah, we can't get one word. Is my hat crooked? No, it's not the hat. We didn't have a turtle named fucking Dumpling or something. What was his turtle name?
Butkus?
Yes.
That's a fan question. Butkus?
Dumpling I made up, but Butkus, you found it.
No, you eat a dumpling. Butkus is a turtle. Hey, don't mess around with my turtle, Butkus. I want an Oscar. Not Mike Tyson.
What was the dog's name on the Brady Bunch?
The dog's Buster.
Nope, Jan. Anyway, let's move on. That's the roughest joke.
Are we going to get canceled this soon into the podcast?
Are we going to get janceled? We shouldn't even go on. We just gave all their money's worth of jokes right there. Now it's just gravy.
We went to the 70s.
Who, Eve Plum?
We went to the 70s.
What? God, Heather just tried to trip me up and she fell
Heather's
flat.
a chatterbox today.
Yeah, she yelled out, "What's Jan's real name?"
No, I didn't.
What'd you
say? The dog's
Tiger.
Thank you.
Oh, dog's name was Tiger.
How many in the Brady Bunch? How many kids?
Dana, this isn't amateur hour. This isn't round one of Who Wants to Win a Million. There's not 8. Dana, you don't know. Do you ever see the Brady Bunch?
It wasn't. I was on my radar. I was more. What was I watching? MASH, a TV show, sitcoms. I'd be watching All in the Family. Sanford and Son. Eat a stifle yourself. Oh, won't you? I don't know what you're talking about.
What about Sandler's old joke about Axl Rose turning into Edith? Wow, 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 watching.
I like that. That's funny. I love anything about it.
He does it.
Wow, wow, wow.
A lot better.
Watching. What are you doing?
Boy, you way Glenn Miller played.
I don't like people of color.
Yeah.
You can't do that show. You stifle yourself. That was it.
He was like Tony
Soprano. Stifle yourself. Edith, stifle yourself.
We got to get right to this, Dana. We can't.
Let's start.
Yeah, we're starting with some stories and some news. AI fake stories. Okay, here's. AI. This is not a dishwasher commercial. This is. Well, I guess we're giving away a little bit of the ending, but Red Panda, who, Dana, you know when there's halftime or at the quarter, they have people come on and entertain the troops.
Novelty acts and jugglers, and they do scary stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, she's one of the best. She gets on a 8-foot unicycle and juggles plates on her head. I mean, that's the easiest way to say it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So here she is. Caution.
I could do that.
I could do that part. So far, I can do it.
I can do it.
We've shown this clip.
Oh, she fell? She fell that fast? That's not the hard part.
Well, she didn't have plates on her head.
I mean, the plates feel like the hard part. Are those paper plates or are they real plates?
Well,
I would start with paper plates.
Well, I'm feeling a little sad for her right now because she seemed really on point and just ready to rock. And can we see it one more time?
That's called a non-playing injury. What is it called? Okay, here
she's in control.
She does a little back and forth.
Hello.
I'm Red Panda and tonight's show.
You know what?
Ow, right in her tailbone?
I think she's okay, right?
She broke her wrist.
Think there was a moment, but she's all right. That's all right. A moment where she's up there and she's just looking out, right? Mm. And then you see she looks down and goes, "What the fuck am I doing up here?" And then down. So never look down, David.
Yeah, maybe she saw somebody in the audience that was famous, Maybe not.
But who's famous at a Lakers game?
Everybody.
It wasn't a Lakers game. It's off season now.
Oh, I think it was a different game I saw, but Minnesota maybe. But she, so you got your 8-foot unicycle, which you're very used to. She's just doing the old back and forth, which when I rode a unicycle, that's what I start my show with. A little like zip, 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 just to be
I've seen it.
Seen it a million times. And then she's still got to go to the dishwasher, get all the plates to throw. So I thought it was mid plates because that's the hard part. She throws plates up like a bowl, and then the bowl ends on the bowl.
The cheese was plates flying all over the place.
Yeah, this part wasn't the hard part is what I'm getting at. So, bless her heart. And everyone was like giving her like applause for getting up and being wheelchaired off because she is like a legendary performer for these games. Right.
You start out, you're probably just a little girl. You ride a bike with 2 wheels and then your dad makes a one bike unicycle. And you do that, but it's kind of low and you're going through grade school and stuff. And then eventually, like when you're like 18 or something, you put one bowl on your head, you do that for an afternoon. And next thing you know, I mean, I guess she'd have like 25 plates on the unicycle and then she'd juggle and eat an apple at the same time.
Yeah.
Or how far did it go?
It's all those things where you're like, how did that start? Where you put the dog's dish on your head and you go, hey, that didn't fall off. Let me put 2. And you go, maybe this is my calling. But I think she makes a pretty tidy living.
She's famous. Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Please.
Because in the stand-up world, in the early days, did you ever follow a juggler?
Ron Perlman, is that his name? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a couple. At the Comedy Magic Club, you would always follow a magician, which is tough too. But jugglers, they're good. Yeah. Did you?
I followed Michael Davis, who became famous. And I came up and stand up with him, a friend of mine. And we were playing Chico. And he would literally escalate to the point where he'd have an apple, a bowling ball, and a moving chainsaw. And he's going like this and eating the apple.
And he doesn't eat the machete. He doesn't want to.
Doesn't eat the machete. Yeah, just going around. So it's unbelievable. The whole crowd is stunned and massive standing ovation. And I'm not on TV or anything. Welcome. Here is Dana Glarko. I'm like, hi, everybody. That was tough to follow that.
Hi, I'm from San Francisco. Well, San Francisco area.
Why am I talking like that? I was 25 years old.
Yeah.
Kind of like Garth. Hi, everybody. I can't juggle anything, but right now I'm going to eat an apple. I'm good too, right?
But I put my hand in my pocket and play pocket pool sometimes.
Why? And my wiener.
Yep.
Oh, now you're happy.
Yeah. Let me see. It took us 9 minutes. We got to. We got
next clip. Clippy.
Pocket pool is the greatest term no one uses anymore. Okay. Oh, this is sad. This is a guy that got scammed out of money by Jennifer Aniston. Said she loved him and needed cash for her Apple subscription. That's what she needs it for.
Oh,
he should. A quick Google will say she's worth about $200 million.
I know. Who do we see a picture of who believed it, or just the helmet on the bottom?
It looks like a robot.
What
happened was.
Oh, okay.
Now listen, I know Jennifer a little bit, and she has hit me up. She said for money for Angry Birds because she wants more bird bombs. I'm like, these aren't necessities. If you need money, I'll give you money. but it's not going to be for Angry Birds or Apple subscriptions. It's ridiculous.
So was this just in print, or was there a digital copy of Jennifer Aniston?
I think an AI, your favorite, Jennifer Aniston, was like, "Hello, kind sir. Please send me money so I can get Apple News. Every time I click a story, it says you have to buy it. It's almost as bad as Daily Mail."
Well, AI is better than that. You're back at the marionette. You're like kind of in the 1930s. Hello, I'm AI. I could be a digital copy right now. I'm not going to say, but it's that good.
Here's how good it is now. Hi, I'm Jennifer Aniston. It's got a few glitches. I played Rachel.
Yeah, I would like money. I need money. I'm Rachel. Please
send me some shit.
So much. Send me money, please.
Oh, I forgot. I totally love you. But I have people that go, please, like, I no joke, Dana, on Instagram or
no joke.
I do have a Facebook, but the people that send in like, hey, you never showed up in Spokane at like some restaurant. We were supposed to meet at midnight on New Year's Eve, and I sent you your plane fare. I did everything right. What happened? I'm like, why suddenly is the real guy getting it now? Complain to the fake guy. Like now, so you must know I'm the real guy, because then you come to me, is this really you on the other one saying, because I've been giving you money. I'm like, now you ask? You should have asked it early on. And I say in my bio, which is boring, this is the only one I have. It's real. The other ones are fake, but people still get scammed. I don't know what's going on.
It's only going to get worse. I mean,
for sure.
AI, Amazon has more AI, like people working in their factory, 1 million of them, carts that are intelligent. They have 1 million of them, more than employees. Eventually, if you and I go out to dinner at a given time, I'll have to really say, is this you or an AI robot? And you will say,
yes.
Why are you Yoda?
Because he's like a little robot.
It's me. Can't you tell? Wait a minute. The voice is off.
Yeah, try do. God, I used to be able to do Yoda. I can't do it anymore.
Is no try. Only do. First comes pain, then comes suffering, then comes party time.
Yoda told me, first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes baby in a baby carriage. I go, you're just reading like an old joke book.
First comes David and Susie sitting in a tree. KISSING.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's not all.
Yoda said quickly, diarrhea. People think it's funny, but it's really hot and runny. I go, that's not. I mean, who says that? What people? By the way, there was a lot of YouTube comments that thought your plant was fake behind you.
That's crazy. Why would anyone?
That's not AI. That's real.
Yeah, that's a real.
Look, it gives it a few flicks.
Look at that.
Okay. That's too much proof. Too much proof.
From jungles in Guam it comes.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Sounded like Scooby.
Oh, boy.
Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy, Scoob got away with most of the things, but he still says he was, what was it? Transporting a prostitute. We better go, Scoob.
Zoinks. He says zoinks sometimes, Scooby.
Yeah.
He goes, Shaggy goes, 50 Cent calls him the gay John Gotti. That's what he calls him.
Is that right?
Yeah. 50 Cent's been all over him the whole trial on Instagram, just busting his balls. It's amazing. Heather follows. It's amazing.
What? Why 50 Cent?
I think he doesn't like him, so he just trashes him.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I don't know.
It's so good. Sounds funny. It sounds funny, but the trial, we don't really know where it's at. We just heard that he's not getting bail. Is that what you heard?
I hope he's contrite and learns his lesson, but he sent me an email from prison inviting me to a freak off in about a month. So I'm not sure he's learned his lesson.
Unless it says G-rated freak off, I'm not going. But I think if you get a freak off now, and I've said this and everyone's quoted me, if you go male or female to a freak off, because he's going to have another, if he gets out, he'll probably have one. And then you know what you're getting. So there's no arguing. There's no suing. It's like, hey, I know what I'm signing up for. We all know what they are now. So if you go, might be some water sports.
Stay away from the freak off. That's all I can say. Stay away. Just go to a nice cocktail party, casual dress, hors d'oeuvres served.
Or go to like a nice, normal daytime freak off. Don't go to these night. Okay, what else? Next story. Let's see what's going on. I have all the answers, Dana. Obviously, you hear all the answers.
You kind of do. This man swiped right 2 million times on Tinder in 5 years and could only get one date. Oh,
what a bummer.
Oh, man.
Why? He seems like a normal enough dude.
Yeah. What was his problem? Was he swiping with his ass? I mean,
he looks like Bert Kreischer. He looks like every guy at the airport I saw last week. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this dude. And he seems like, and he's a nice dude. He'll take you on a date. I'm really pulling for this guy. He likes the lake.
Kevin Nealon is happily married. I don't even know why he's doing this.
Does that look like Nealon?
No. That's the funny part.
That's funny. Oh, it's not even about this guy. It's about Nealon.
Yeah.
So this man, first of all, I don't like that he's counting every time he swipes. I mean, does he do it with the sticks for 4 and then the line across?
How long does it take to swipe 2 million times?
I mean, I've seen videos where people just go like this, yes, 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 on everyone and just see. I mean, that's not the way you're supposed to do it. The first comment says, you miss 2 million of the shots you don't take. That's Gretzky saying that. That Gretzky commented that.
So I've never been on Tinder. So you're swiping, your picture is shown to someone, and then they either invite you.
Say yes or no. So one way is yes. I don't know which way, but one way is yes. But the other comment was, if I had $1 for every girl that didn't think I was attractive, they would now find me attractive because he'd be rich. That's a thinker, Dana. A lot of these comments.
I just feel sorry for the younger generation. I think that the opportunity en masse online and with these dating sites to get wounded and feel bad is quantum.
Yeah, and when it's very rare I'll see a guy in a bar just walk up to a table full. Hey, gals, walk up to a table full of girls. How are you gals doing? They're like, huh? Wait, I just want to say hi, buy you a drink, hang out. Can I grab a chair, scooch in? Those days aren't over, but they're diminishing, don't you think, Heather?
100% until this last couple seasons of Love Island, and guys are now going up to girls in bars and saying,
Can I steal you? Oh, yeah.
And it's working.
Well, yeah, because even The Bachelor, when they walk up, go, can I steal you? And now they say, can I pull you for a chat? Which is basically everything's based on Love Island right now. So Love Island, and I've seen those videos where they say it. Mm-hmm. But it's really tough to just talk in real life, and it's easier to get rejected, through texting or Instagram DM or something. So, because there's no witnesses, and they don't have the whole bar go, you were hitting on her, and she shot you down. So that's kind of where the world's at.
When I was probably 19 or 20, pre-stand-up, I just went to like a place where people would dance or something in music, and was so terrified, and finally got the courage to ask someone to dance, and they're like, no.
I know, and you're like screaming jokes in a bar and it's not working. You're like, here's Dana. If Dana was single, here's what he would be today. Walk up to a girl, she's playing pinball or whatever you do in a bar. And he goes, hi, I'm Dana. Are you on TV? And she goes, no. And you go, oh, wait, that's me. Hi, I'm Dana. Anyway, what's the high score?
This would be you at a singles bar now. Hi, how are you? I'm David Spade. Let's see. I know Dana Carvey. Oh, yeah,
they light up. They light up. I try all these lines, nothing. Then I go, I guess I'm going to leave. I got to go meet Dana. Dana Carvey?
You mean Garth? I'd get more. Yeah.
I start Garth? To leave.
They
go, the bitch? And I go, the church lady? You know about that?
The bitch?
Know about it.
I lived it.
Where are you going? Why are you leaving? I'm like, oh, let's FaceTime Dana.
But for a second, like that guy, if it's real, it seems like what would be David's makeover to him? Because if that's his picture,
for me,
don't women like bad boys? Even if you're not a bad boy, try to get a picture where you look a little badass.
Yeah, I don't know if they like trout boys, guys that are always fishing, showing their fishes.
Yeah, like a fisherman's bucket hat, and he's by the sea.
It's a lot of me and my fish, and the girl's like, I mean, great, but that's not really. I'll go to.
I'm going to try that with my wife. Hey, could I steal you?
Can I steal you for a second? She goes, yes, it's only me and you in the house. You're like, can I steal you and talk to you outside for a second in private?
Well, I hate that.
Hey, do you want the rest of my banana? That's a good line. You go, hey, do you want the rest of this banana? I was actually on a date, and this happened twice. And I had ordered something, and then I didn't eat a lot of it. And she was like, it looks good. And I go, oh, do you want the rest of it? Because I was done. She goes, I don't want the rest of anything. I'll get a new one.
She's a keeper, man.
I was like, you're not a keeper. You're a loser. I'm going to lose you right now. Anyway, go ahead. You're back to your banana because I'm boring you.
Look, I zoned out about 6 minutes ago. I don't know what we're talking about.
Love Island. You were like this.
Never seen it. Lived it.
It's okay. Let's hear another story. Audience is not bored. Oh, this woman is sitting there in like a Laura Ingalls Wilder dress with pants on under it, I think. My family of 6 shares a poop knife. Interesting. What's a poop knife? Let's find out.
Poop knife. A poop knife. This is the one that we have. We keep it in our vinegar bucket.
Vinegar bucket?
If you don't know what a xylospongium is, this is what you wipe with instead of toilet paper. The wetness is from soaking in vinegar.
Okay, I see it.
Really easy.
You can't unsee it.
Family needs poop knife, so
how sharp is this Crocodile Dundee?
What's really cool about using vinegar is that it doesn't rust. We also have something extra.
Don't put your fingers in the water.
If you really need it, we have a sponge.
Good cutaways.
And it just works really well.
Cutaways sell it.
Yeah.
This is our number 1 xylospongium.
Get the
Cutaways
This
are
is our
funny.
number 2 xylospongium. This one's a little bigger and it has handle.
Okay. I'm instantly sick, Heather said. You know, just the idea of a poop knife is fine. I don't need to see how sharp it is, how it soaks in vinegar, and how you stick your hand in the water. How big are your shits when you need a sharpened buck knife?
Well, here's my question. Was the woman doing all the knife, all the stuff, was she doing it as a comic bit?
I mean, I don't know. She's got the plain
She's playing
Jane.
it very real and low
very
key,
straight.
so, yeah, and that makes it funny. But I just wonder if,
I don't know. It feels like it's real, the poop knife, and she either does know it's embarrassing and it's funny, or she doesn't. But whoever maybe took that video and added in the reactions was funny. The cat going.
Although, especially the first one, they had a female doll.
It was a Barbie doll going.
Like a horror film or something.
That got a laugh out of Heather for sure. But, so just maybe poop knives should be our merch, but that's not for sure. But we haven't decided yet.
Yeah. Slice in the new poop knife. Slice and dice. New poopy knife. Take a piece of poo and slice and dice. It's just that easy.
Are your poops too long and unruly? I've never had a problem where they're like, this one's not going to make it. I need either like a smasher, like you do with potatoes,
Well, now I can bring in my very quick insert of my character, Red Necky, the redneck comedian. 2 kind of scatological jokes. He's supposed to be the worst Southern comic in history.
Yep. Very familiar.
I'm Red Necky, the redneck comedian. You ever fart so loud, dog 2 stayed away, go, what that? Come and get some. I'm Rednecky, the redneck comedian. You ever crap so big you don't know gonna get down that turlet? Come and get some.
That turlet.
He
does have a good catchphrase.
Come and get some is great. It's positive.
You actually want to get through the joke so we can get to that.
I think it's all about the catchphrase. I want to do that in a prosthetic thing, and it doesn't look like me, and I'm kind of a big guy, and go on stage and do 100 of those jokes in a row.
No, we'll do it for one of our anniversary shows. We'll make you get all into it.
I'm kind of into like, just, instead of stand-up, like going out in characters now. That's kind of going through my head.
Listen, stand-up is not hitting a saturation point, but when I'm on the road and they're like, Nikki Glazer's coming next week, and then here comes Segura, Theo 3 weeks later, and then I think there's just not enough money to go around in some of these cities where these cities have a lot of rabid comedy fans that mean well and want to come out, but it's not the improv. I mean, when you're coming to theaters, you're paying a lot, and then there's a concert, and then of a band, and just to be entertained is, I'll admit, because I'm part of the problem or the solution, whatever it is. I'm one of these people out there on the road, but it's got to be tough. So I appreciate when they come out, because coming out to a show, you get a babysitter. It's just a lot of.
The ticket price, the whole thing. Play Great Falls, Montana.
Mm-hmm.
Play where not everyone's going.
Right.
But as far as stand-up, it's a person with a mic, and it's taking an oath of laughs per minute. It just seems kind of fun to shake it up rather than the guy who's got his elbow on the mic. What's up, everybody? Ha!
Is that my
act? I masturbated in front of my cat today.
That's my act.
You don't do that joke, do you?
I lean, and that's what I start with. You're describing me exactly.
Oh, hey, what's up? I can't even do you now.
Now I come out
with a lady.
I come out and I go, and then I wait for everyone to calm down from the thunderous applause. And then
I've seen it.
A lot of the people go, you don't have to say anything. We're just glad you're here. We just like being with you in the room. We just want to just let it sink in. And then they go, do your act if you want, but we're fine. We already hit the price of admission from your first joke. Now it's gravy.
I'll tell you the sickness I have is
What's your sickness?
Well, it's crazy after how long I've done this.
Yes.
I'm still dancing for my donuts. I still, whether it's a corporate date, a theater, a comedy club, only if it's like a 15-seater, I take the oath. I must kill.
Yeah.
And I was just trained because in my 20s, you felt it was a dog eat dog. You're the MC, you're the opener, you're the middle, and you have to always kill to get the headliner. And then if you don't kill and the other guy kill, so it's
right.
that's what I mean.
The whole thing from the beginning. Everything's an audition. Every tiny club, someone saw you. Hey, I saw him the other night. It was 4 people in the audience. He did great. Yeah. Great jokes. That travels around. So you have to always say, I have to try this one. And then you're a middle act and you want to be so good that they say you should headline. And when you're a headliner, the middle acts are so good, you have to be better than them so they don't flip-flop you.
Exactly.
And put you in the middle. And then when you get to these gigs where they're paying, no matter what they're paying, a little or a lot, you go, I have to kill. And even when I'm doing, I say even, but corporate gigs are usually harder, but I always want to kill. It's the same thing. I go over my notes. I go over this. I don't want to just walk through it.
Yeah.
You're like, got it. Now, if I don't, I don't. But I'm definitely take it seriously. Any of these gigs,
sometimes you can't. So that's why the only thing that's pure fun to me was I was telling Bobby Lee, the Comedy Store, when it's packed and you've got 8 comics up there, feels like pressure. But if I go, so I would go to the Ha Ha Cafe sometimes and like Saturday at 7 p.m. in the Valley and be like 20 people there.
Sure.
Just enough to get a reaction. But then you just have your notepad and you're just really trying stuff and you're making fun of it if it bombs. That's very enjoyable to me.
That's usually the fun part because it's very real. You're into it.
And you don't have to get huge laughs. You can just try anything you want.
Your buddy Bobby Lee is on this week on the show.
very sweet, funny guy with a great laugh.
Hilarious. We had such a blast. He'll be on in a couple days. All right, next story, and then we're going to do some Q&A questions.
Okay.
Okay. You know what Labubus are, Dana?
Of course not.
Labubu is another random dopey doll that looks like a Cabbage Patch. The doll maker becomes China's youngest top 10 billionaire. Wow, 22 billion in this year. I'm sure it's just this year. He's 38. Why this Labubu? I saw some like hanging monkey dolls I was going to post at the airport, and they kind of look like this. Nobody cared. No one gave a fat fuck. I'm like, they're like, we're hanging. We do more than Labubu. We're actually a little cuter. They're a little softer. Doesn't matter. They like what they like.
Well, first of all, this essentially looks to me like it's in that 3 to 9 year old area, predominantly girls, probably.
You wish.
That have to have it, or who's the audience for this thing?
I think it goes up to adults. I hate to say.
Like, Heather, would you want someone to give you that?
I'll admit I have fallen for stupid things like this before, but this is beyond my comprehension. And Dana, full-on influencers, adults are like staying up online at night to get these things, and there's dupes going around called Lafufus.
Yeah, don't fall for the dupes, Dana.
Well, back in the day, there was Pokemon cards.
Sure.
Goofy cards, and eventually it was $1 million for a certain card. So it's just, but that guy got 22 billion, and I've done pretty good in life. I just think people are working regular jobs would just be annoyed by that.
Yeah. I'm annoyed by them. I'm annoyed by how much money
I don't like the doll. I don't like the guy. I don't like the 22 billion.
Yeah,
I love the story. It was entertaining. But the rest of it.
Yeah. I'm with you because they just showed some NFT that sold for 60 million and it's worth under $100 now.
Oh, that whole phase of the fungible NFT stuff. It was a gold rush, and now they lost 60 million.
That's one of the only things that I've said I don't get it. I don't want to get involved.
Yeah, didn't Justin Bieber buy something like a picture of an ape smiling or something?
Yeah,
for NFT.
Everybody did. I mean, all those rich people did. And they all got fleeced.
Damn, I hope Bitcoin is not one of those things.
I know. They all got rinsed. My favorite words. Okay, so what's the next one? And then we'll do a question. One more story, then a question. One more story. Here we go.
One more story.
This is toe wrestling. Have you ever seen toe wrestling in a bar?
Nope. Just
they got to hook your toe like that.
Yeah.
I wonder. Oh, put powder on it. I wonder what the hard part is. It your quads or is it your actual ankles? Got to be strong. You can't beat a girl. Toe till destruction.
It's your whole lower chain. I mean, you need the leg, knee, calf, especially.
God, your kneecap could rip.
Yeah. How do you win? Oh, you push.
I don't know if I want to pull my pants up over my calves.
Well, what if you just scooch forward and pull them off?
Is that Stephen Greer?
Yes.
I don't like his third toe being the longest toe. That guy. Sick.
Yeah, it's not aesthetically pleasing. It's not.
That looks like a wiener.
How do you win? Oh, you push him over the red line?
I think you either have to tap him into that wall.
That's coming on. So you need just your ankle strength has to be really strong, and your toes. And of
toe muscle, ankle muscle, you're right. Mm-hmm. Not really your calves, but your knee, your quads. One guy's
abs,
big toe was gnarled down like he chewed it. Some people chew their toenails.
How can society top this? We've had arm wrestling. We've had the slap thing. Now we have toe wrestling. What's next, David?
I like slap fighting where it's an immediate CTE. It's just like, and you go, oh my God. Oh my God.
I do when you put them in opposite orthodontist chairs and call it dental work, and each one tries to pull a tooth of the other one first.
Yeah. I could see if they said, we'll pay someone to just pull a good tooth. We just pull the tooth and we watch everyone watch you.
Yeah. Welcome to All New Pull a Tooth. I'm Rob Lowe. See who can pull the tooth the fastest.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's take some questions. We threatened to take questions from, we gave a website. What is it, Heather? Odyssey.
We're branching out in our new reboot.
We'll see if it goes well. We'll do more. We'll see if these questions are worth it. We want to
interact with you. We want to know who you are.
Yeah. So let's see. Are they audio or
are they? Hey guys, Dante Carter here. I don't know if you guys remember me, but I was on the podcast over a year ago. I did the Barack Obama impression. I'm back in my car, so I'm going to pause again so David can make fun of me again for it. Oh, David. By the way, I want to say thanks for featuring me back then because I was able to pick up some stand-up gigs off of that. I'll Venmo you your cut. But I do have a question. I just started a new podcast where I interview other entertainers while I'm on my way to and from my stand-up gigs. And oh, what? Is that the logo? How did that get there? That's so embarrassing. I'm sorry about that, guys. But I was wondering if you guys knew how to get better guests and how to grow that page. I'm really working on growing it. And if you guys have any advice on how to grow that page, aside from getting on SNL and then making movies that make millions, because that's not happening for me right now. But if you guys have any suggestions on getting better guests and how to reach out to those guests and how to grow the page, that would be really great. Thanks, guys.
My first blink is go harder at the cowardly lion motif. Like that, it is a definite cowardly lion from Wizard of Oz motif. And go at that. Call yourself the lion, maybe.
Or get with someone who looks like the Tin Man. Or get a Dorothy co-host.
Well, Oz never did nothing for the Tin Man that he didn't already have.
Yeah. I never got that. Who sang that? I never got that. But I get it now.
The Raspberries. I don't know.
Never did give nothing. It wasn't
bread or something.
Yeah.
No, I could think of it.
Well, this gentleman, he does it in his car. Are you allowed to do it in your car like that? I don't think you're allowed.
Well, how he's going to want to get guests in his car? Like they would zoom in and he'd be driving? I don't know if they
sit in the car or they're on the phone. Like maybe if he did on speakerphone, maybe. Because, in Arizona, there's a no-touch phone law. As of July 1st, you can't even touch your phone if you're on a map or anything. So you can't have your phone. So it would hurt his show. But I don't think he's in California. So... okay. I don't have great advice. It's hard, I'd say get quirky guests. If you're not getting famous people, just get quirky weirdos because weirdos are funny. Right?
Yeah. Jugglers.
Like Theo started with weirdos and he, you have like a snake wrangler and whoever. Just somebody's got interesting
someone if you're going to a club in some small town, you just talk to, a guy in the street or a bartender or anything like that. I mean, think of Tom Green or something back in the day. Yeah, I think that's right. Make it quirky and different, and then clip those things and throw them out all over the web. But what was the name of it again?
It's called, it accidentally popped up, remember? Detour or something? Heather, you remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, then it just...
okay, On the Road with Dante Carter.
It has to just be like a travel log of meeting quirky people.
Yeah,
on the road,
and maybe they have sex in the back seat. Only if things are slowing down. Okay, that's a possibility. Like an OnlyFans, it all goes back to an OnlyFans. That's where the money is. My God. Okay, next question.
All right, I'll read the second question, and the email is flyonthewall@odyssey.com. This is from Marie. Hi, Dana and David. I love your show. Here's a topic for Shaggy News. A military task force is sent to investigate the nuclear site in Iran. The team includes Scooby, Shaggy, Burt Lancaster, Kirk Douglas, Lorne Michaels, and Dennis Miller.
Jesus. I guess I'll let you take this one, Dana. Take a sip and a bite of your banana.
I still need Scoob in there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll be there.
Okay. Who were the other three? Okay, I got you. Burt Lancaster, Dennis Miller, and Lorne Michaels.
Gee, Scoob, I can't believe we're going back to Tehran. We got to see if Mount Fordo can still make a bomb. Right, Scoob? Let's ask Dennis Miller. What do you think, Dennis?
Mine isn't as thinky as yours. Yeah, I don't have to do that much.
Christ's sakes, I mean, I don't know how you can top 3 bunker busters. You know, that's almost 100,000 pounds of TNT going in there, right, Lauren? It's that thing of like the bunker buster does its job, but you still have to make sure that it actually worked. Right, Burt Lancaster?
Right.
I'm telling you, I think he took the mountain down. Ha, 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 ha. What do you think, Cook? I believe he destroyed the whole moon. I like mountains that are destroyed.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for being on Shaggy News. Close us out, Scoob.
You did all the fun. I like that was a news story. That was a news story. Just
it wasn't Shaggy News.
I did like that. Shaggy just goes down the line. Over to you, Kirk. Well, you had all your reporters in there. Probably 6 of them.
Mm-hmm. I could have done Tom Brokaw too. Here we are at Mount Fort. What's it called? Mount Fordo? What Fordo?
I don't know.
Here we are in Iran, where a mountain was blown to pieces by a bunker buster bomb. I'm Tom Brokaw in Tehran.
I had a bunker buster at Dairy Queen.
You had a bunker buster last night when you're sitting on the toilet.
See, thank you. You can get there. You're just as bad as me. You know.
Yeah. I like the scat.
Okay, should we do one more before we close out? Everyone's very informative. Everyone's learned. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's it for today, you guys. Thank you so much. We are wrapping. I hope you had a good 4th of July. And
yeah. I hope it was fourth-tastic. I hope it was. I hope you saw all the Pistol Pete's, or what are they called? Pete's, what? Cones? Pete's? No. I hope you had a great firecracker weekend.
May the July 4th be with you.
Now, you tweeted on Monday after the 4th of July weekend, your words, not mine, that David Spade tweeted out this 4th of July weekend, quote, sucked. Your words, not mine. David.
His fucking eyes. That's like ending with a home run. That guy is always home run.
We got to, if we can get Senator John Kennedy on our show, he's always invited.
Oh, maybe we should. Well, let's ask him for next week because he would come on and read a few. It's as big as Dallas. He has so many, and he's loaded up sometimes. He's got them ready to go, and they're funny.
Oh, man. Him with P. Diddy would have been incredible.
Oh, now, you had 1,000 bottles of baby oil in your house. Is that correct?
How many can you go through in one day? I go through one in a decade.
What was the purpose of 1,000 bottles of baby oil? You don't know? You just sort of had them. Is that your answer?
Is that story going to stick to it? Okay, that was great. Thank you, Dana. I'll let you get back to your banana situation, and thanks for joining me on the show.
Thank you. This has been the Dana Carvey podcast. My guest today has been David Spade from Joe Dirt and The Wrong Missy.
All right. Okay. See you next week. Hey, guys, if you're loving this podcast, which you are, be sure to click follow on your favorite podcast app. Give us a review, 5-star rating, and maybe even share an episode that you loved with a friend.
If you're watching this episode on YouTube, please subscribe. We're on video now.
Fly on the Wall is presented by Odyssey and executive produced by Dana Carvey and David Spade, Heather Santoro and Greg Holtzman, Maddie Sprung-Kaiser, and Leah Reese-Dennis of Odyssey.
Our senior producer is Greg Holtzman, and the show is produced and edited by Phil Sweettech.
Booking by Cultivated Entertainment.
Special thanks to Patrick Fogarty, Evan Cox, Maura Curran, Melissa Wester, Hillary Schuff, Eric Donnelly, Colin Gaynor, Sean Cherry, Kirk Courtney, and Lauren Vieira.
Reach out with us any questions to be asked and answered on the show. You can email us at flyonthewall@odyssey.com. That's AUDACY.com.
Morty, oh, you know what I mean? Because she was dating Morty at the time. Yeah. Maybe too sexual, but
dating. Yes, right in our wavelength.
Married 45 years.
Favorite already.
The first time you ever even paid attention to me, because I was wearing a Montclair t-shirt.
What does that mean?
So, let me ask you about the wrong Missy. Okay. That day, did I do a bad job?
That's a great question. Okay, so to start the show, Dana, I'm going to bore the shit out of you with a story about gambling, about fantasy football, about DraftKings, which is not an ad. I can be critical. I can be real.
Okay. Is it okay to say I'm all ears?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm all ears.
You're all ears. And, you know, plants can hear things. So I think your plant is going to like this one.
Don't make fun of...
I'm not. I'm saying plants.
Gertrude is very sensitive. Gertrude has a mind of her own.
Yeah.
And I don't appreciate...
No, I know. No one's going
after stuff about Gertrude. Sorry, go ahead.
So you get on this thing. It's 4th of July. It's a little early to do fantasy football. Boring. But they have a best ball thing, even more boring, where you do a draft online.
Right.
Now, the only thing you need to know is you pick a full team. It goes randomly 12 people. And then you have a team and you play it over the year or over the season. Fine. Fine. Boring? Yes. Interesting? No.
I'm not going to judge it yet. But
yeah, not yet. So I say, best ball. I'm going to try this one where you pick. And, you know, you join. It's 12 random people. So it's so early that it doesn't start right away. It goes, you have 3 people out of 12. So you're in the waiting room. And I'm like, well, when does it stop? So I check later and it's 4 out of 12. So I check later and it's the 3rd round of the draft. I'm like, oh no. Okay. I missed it. So you can put it on the speed of 30 seconds in between, which is kind of normal. It moves quickly. You got to pick. No dilly-dally. Or they go the slow one, which takes 8 hours. And I said, I'll take an 8-hour day because I missed 2 of these drafts. I got in late. So I said, okay, I'm going to do one more, but I want to be there at the beginning. So if it goes slow, takes 10 minutes, I can figure it out. Because I don't get notified.
I'm following.
You're sort of following.
I mean, I haven't done this, but I get the gist. Go ahead.
So I sign up. Not the fast one. I go to the slow one. It doesn't even start. It's going to wait till the next morning. They have like 11 out of 12. I'm like, So it shuts off for the night. It wakes up. It says, you're drafting your first person in the first round. I'm like, I got it. It's my turn. I got it. I turn it on my turn.
Okay.
Great.
Perfect.
Draft, my crafty fucking draft. Who am I going to get? It's so crazy. What's he going to do? He zigs when you think he's going to zag. So I pick a guy. I look later. It says 7 more minutes. I'm like, I got to wait for this next guy to pick. This is a slow one, you know. Anyway, I go to breakfast. I look, it says 7 minutes. I go, is this broken? No, Dana. What I wasn't realizing is it's 7 hours.
Oh.
When it said 8-hour draft, it meant 8 hours in between every effing pick.
Wow.
So I pick first and then I go 22 later because it goes backwards and snakes it. Anyway, my next pick could be at the beginning of the season because that's so much time. So that was 2 days ago. We're right now on the 9th pick.
Okay. So
what do you want from me? Here's what do you want from me?
Are you losing money or going to get money?
No, you're just here to be like baffled and shocked. And
I have a gambling story that's a lot simpler to understand.
It's probably better because this one's already over and no one even knows why I told it.
I think the people who are into fantasy football would be like, holy shit, man.
They're going to be like, you read it wrong.
Right.
But no one can imagine it's that long.
So I'm for years, I'm playing the New Orleans Hotel.
Okay.
In Vegas. Great showroom, 800 seats. And I guess he doesn't mind saying the name. He's a friend of mine, Mark Pitta. He's my opening act, and he's really into sports. And he's really into sports gambling. So lot of weekends, I would kind of play around with it. Niners by this. I do the spread, really simple things, hand it to him. And I usually would lose or make nothing. You know, he would obey my orders. Here's $500. Here's my picks. And every single time he would do what I said. So the last time I had my whole thing and I said, here's the money. Maybe it was
your hunches.
$1,000. Here's my hunches.
Yeah.
Just bet on those. And I saw all of them come true. I went, holy shit. Holy shit.
You're going to be rich.
And then he came in. He goes, I switched it out in the last minute. He bet on different things. But before that, he'd done everything perfect for me.
It's so sick making, especially if you're a gambler.
Okay, here's another 30-second one. I'm playing Harrah's in Tahoe. I'm doing slots. So I'm always putting in the max, you know? And then finally I was down to like 2 50-cent pieces. I don't know what it was. And I hit it. And then I hit the jackpot.
Bing, 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 bing,
and I would have won like 10,000, but I won 2,000. And I'm in Harrah's and I looked up and there was a jewelry shop. So I took the money and just bought my wife a necklace.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
That's like a story that's like, what a great guy you are.
Let's get fan letters on which gambling story it was
dumber,
more accessible.
Yeah, no, yours was going to really get the ire of gamblers that Pitta did not.
But by the way, I don't blame Mark Pitta. There was, I don't know why he did it. He'll hear this and text me.
He was trying to help you, going, you don't know what you're doing. I'm going to help you.
He was trying to help me. So, and I didn't lose that much money, in the big picture. So, hi, Mark. And that was my Mark Pitta story. So I don't know. I've met Bobby Lee at the Comedy Store or whatever. Yes. Super nice guy, but I don't know him like you do. So I don't really know what to expect with this interview.
Well, I love Bobby Lee, and he's very well liked over there. And from the comedians, the audience, there's a couple people that really get him going, meaning get the crowd going. Bobby's one of them. He's on there a lot. I see his name on the store. The store has really good lineups. So I did the Comedy Store a few nights before now. We're talking to him. So we'll talk about that. And then there's just a lot of interesting things. He did a part in The Wrong Missy. He did a part in Busboys. We just have a lot of stupid stuff to go over, and he's got a very fun thing about him.
And a fun podcast with Andrew.
He's always on Instagram with some clip.
Yeah. It's easy. So anyway, let's see what happens. Here's Bobby Lee.
Do you do vocal exercises? What do you guys do here on this? I've never done it before.
He does Scooby-Doo as his vocal exercise.
How many podcasts have you done? 1 million?
Dude, I did 2 yesterday, 1 Sunday. That's a lot.
Do you always get asked at the Comedy Store?
Everyone asks me. I say no 90% of the time, but not for this one. Oh my God, this was like number 1 on my list here, baby.
No, listen.
No, come on. Top 10 though, right?
I feel like
Smartless got the numbers. What are you doing here?
I know.
We don't know this thing.
Yeah, the Office Girls and then Smartless, and now this. I think this is third.
Have you done those?
I mean, I know Jenna. No, I'm not. I was never a part of The Office. Have you done The Office?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, we had an Office Girl.
We had Jenna on.
We couldn't get 2 of them. We weren't big enough. We didn't have enough downloads.
I like your Oasis-y hair. That's pretty nice.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm from the 60s. My dad gave me a crew cut.
Oh, you did?
In 1965 when I wanted to have a Paul McCartney haircut.
Yeah.
And I said, I'll show you when I'm 70. I'll look like an old Beatle.
Yeah. Ram, my favorite Paul McCartney album. The very first one. You know that one?
Oh, yeah. I know all his.
Ram on. I know that's all I know.
I like his solo.
Big
one.
fan of his.
Every day I go out, get out of
What about 1985? Is that on there?
1985?
I don't know what 1985.
We can go back to the 60s. They're called the Beatles. Ever heard of them?
Wait,
you didn't even know Ringo played the drums when we interviewed McCartney.
Wait, was McCartney here?
No,
McCartney was not here, but was on a Zoom.
Oh, really?
Did you get McCartney?
What?
Tiger Belly.
Tiger.
Wait, fuck you, Dana. You think that I could get McCartney, the biggest guy? Okay, you know what? Let me say something. Right, the biggest guy. We got the guitarist from the Pixies, Joey Santiago.
Sure.
Right?
Can we Google it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And then we got Paul Banks from Interpol, the lead singer.
Okay.
But I can't go above that.
Swing and a miss. I don't know either of those people.
You got Bert Kreischer with his shirt on, though.
Theo Vaughn? Have you gotten Theo,
We've gotten Theo a couple of times.
Well, Theo's bigger than McCartney in the world.
In certain worlds. Yeah.
We're still trying to get Theo. Well, we are.
Yeah.
We've been on Theo.
No, we're waiting for Theo for the movie to come out.
Yeah. Oh, the movie. How's that going?
Oh, you're in the movie.
Anyway, what else can we talk about?
That's right.
This you son of a bitch. Yeah, I was in your movie.
Did you give him a good line? Did he have a good show?
He was good.
Yeah.
No, he's good. It's such a good vibe when you come on. I know you think I'm going to make fun of you. I'm not going to.
Everyone loves you. I think you're the most popular comedian
you're
out there.
Very popular. I know you can't handle these compliments.
Yeah. What?
Oh, compliments are horrible.
Yeah, I go into my ancestry when I get compliments. Give you another compliment.
You're so good.
People really like you.
I just do that.
You crushed at the Comedy Store.
You've seen it?
I thought I was getting another.
that. Okay, good. But you know what? I haven't had the kind of career. I've always wanted to have a career like you two. I missed the Hollywood bubble. I had to get my fan base through the internet.
Well,
says 8 years on Mad TV.
Mad TV though.
Well, admit it. When you were on SNL and you guys looked down on Mad TV.
Yeah, but
whoops, I didn't say that. Yeah. Why would anyone say that?
No. Be honest. When you looked at Mad TV as like your bitch.
No, I saw a chart that said 7 years on Mad TV is like 6 months on SNL, and I think it sort of checked. No, I can't see. Hi. No, you did a good job on Mad TV.
Yeah, I remember all your sketches.
A photo
they
from
were
a clip.
very funny. The sketches that Bobby Lee did on Mad TV. He played an Asian character.
He played 1,000 Asian characters.
He was the best at it.
Well, you played Connie Chung.
Okay.
Can you do a little bit of
it?
Okay, can I just say something?
Is that your signature?
This is what happened, okay? I didn't have an agent, and I called my manager.
You had an agent.
Yeah, I called my dad, my agent. And he too worked at Gersh. It was great. Okay. But no. So
Bobby.
I called, what?
Does he go, Bobby? I saw your acting. It's fucking hilarious.
Good, right?
Okay, go.
Anyway, so I called my manager and I go, how come I can't get an agent? He said, your agent, it's hard, you know?
Sure.
This is the late 90s.
Sure.
So then I go, well, can I get an audition? And she am I boring you guys?
No, for In Living Color?
No, we're trying to.
Mad TV, dude.
We're trying not to talk over. We get a lot of criticism. I'm going, shut the fuck up and listen.
Let me just finish my point here.
I want to hear it.
So then I go, can I get an audition? And she goes, well, I do represent a lady by the name of Lauren Dombrowski.
Oh.
Never heard of her?
No.
Okay.
Trying to help your story.
Billy Dombrowski, who was a shortstop for the Dodgers.
And then walked in the room, none other than Bill Squankmeyer.
Yeah.
Everyone's like,
let's go to the tape.
Yeah. Let's look at a clip.
Anyway, and she goes, and she produces Mad.
Okay.
So on a Saturday.
Mad, we call it? Go ahead.
Mad TV?
Okay.
Yeah. And so on a Saturday, they said that you could do a practice audition with the casting director, but you're not going to get the show. Okay. So I went on a Saturday, and I'm in my mind the night because they wanted 3 impressions, and I'm not an impressionist, right. So what can I do? I can do my dad. So that's Kim Jong Il.
That's funny.
So, hello, I'm Kim Jong Il.
No one knows if that's right or wrong.
So that's what I did.
Well, that's genius. Yeah. Always say the name of the guy you're doing. It's 90% of it.
It's 90% of
it. But that is a funny voice.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, I'm Kim. Welcome to my show. I did that.
Yeah.
And they were like, yay, right? So I just went.
Wait, you did it with a talk show? It's even funnier.
I think I wrote it in a talk show
kind
of environment.
Okay. I like that. Yeah.
And then the second audition was Connie Chung.
And
all I did was hello, I'm Connie Chung.
And they're like this.
Okay, 90% is saying the name.
Maury. Oh, you know what I mean? Because she was dating Maury at the time. Yeah. Maybe too sexual, but
dating.
That's right in our wavelength.
Married
that's
45 years.
Favorite already. Clip that, please.
So then I go. I just did. Good evening. I'm Connie Chung.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and I did sort of like a newscastery kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the third one was Chow Yun Fat.
Chow Yun
Fat.
Who's that again?
You know Chow Yun Fat?
Chow Yun Fat?
Yeah. It's not a dish
I know the name
restaurant.
though.
What?
No, it's a it's like a Jackie Chan type character. No?
When you say Jackie Chan, you put your arms like that. I don't know.
I don't know.
What is that to know?
I don't know what we're doing.
He's doing karate.
But I know you want to do a hi, but that's fucked up.
Oh, like a Jackie Chan character?
Yeah.
Oh, I was doing karate chops. I didn't even know it.
He goes, Bobby. Then he goes,
no, I never thought that.
This isn't racist.
I'm an impressionist. The more you do a Chinese accent, I'm going to slip into it.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that what it?
He's
trying to
influencing
it.
Yeah,
he's trying to stay down.
By the end of the show,
he likes it so much.
Okay. Yeah.
I love Bruce Lee.
Chow Yun-fat.
So Chow Yun-fat
is a director.
No.
Okay.
He was in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Chow Yun-fat was an actor.
He's a lead. Okay.
Right. So I saw him on an E. You know, back in the
E channel.
E channel.
Sure.
An interview with him, and you know how sometimes Chinese people overpronounce their English. So
I like it already. Yeah.
Well, you go. Hello, my name is Chow Yun-fat. You're right. And so I did that. And he did a lot of, every time he would say a line in this interview, he would do a different bodily position. So he would go, hello, my name is Chow Yun-fat. And he would move his body. So I explained that in the audition, right? So every line I would do a different position.
That's a good observation.
By the end of my little thing, I was in the corner of the room backwards on my hands. As Chow Yun-fat, because I thought that would be a funny bit.
That's hysterical.
It is.
And it kind of worked, and they kept calling me back, and that's how I got it.
You know what's funny? Tricky impressions like that, like I wasn't an impressionist when I got on. And so I didn't even have to audition fake, just make one up. But to have to do them and you come up with those three that are just funny in weird ways,
Yeah, you
smart.
have to find the...
It is smart, though.
Okie dokie.
That's what he wants.
Yeah, you know the Asian thing.
He wants to say it.
I want to tell you a story about related to what you just did. First of all, accuracy means nothing. Third of all, everything, or did I say second of all? All of those were funny. Yeah. So Steve Carell comes in, auditions for the Dana Carvey show. Yeah. Whoops, metaphorical. You got an ashtray? Anyway, it made 7 episodes. Put it on. But he goes, well, I don't really do impressions. So he was doing it in New York in the room with me and Louis C.K., Robert Smigel. Didn't kill. And then we go to L.A. and audition people again. So he comes out and he does the Pope.
Yeah.
And just that was like, I didn't need an accuracy.
Yeah.
Like, that was fucking funny.
Was
so I'm not surprised you got hired.
I think the point is to make everyone in the room be yourself and make everyone laugh. I mean, that's the point of it.
What did you do with the nerves of it? Did you just not have nerves?
I had, at the time I was living with 8 people in a 2-bedroom apartment in Silver Lake.
Isn't that,
we were like sardines. What?
At Carney's?
8 people? Is that kind of stereotypical?
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
8 people? I don't know.
Go down this line of thinking. No, I like this line of thinking. Tina, please. So, we were in a ship. Is that what you're saying? Right. Like an Asian Amistad kind of situation. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
No.
So it was Wee Man.
So Wee Man, from Jackass, the little dwarf.
This is out of casting. So Wee Man's there. Who else?
So there's 8 people in this house.
So we had
this is the real world.
Sophie, she was a meth addict.
Okay.
We had a homeless guy. I'm not kidding you. We had an actor named Callisto. He never made it. And then we had my brother Steve lived in my closet. He made like a little bamboo.
We call those people gay now. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was living with all these people in this Silver Lake, Sanborn, on the street Sanborn, Silver Lake. And I had to get out. When you have no money, right? I had no car. And in my mind, I'm like, when you go into an audition, especially when you're desperate, you do everything you can.
Anything.
I think that's what was my situation.
I think they also underplayed it. They said, this is a practice audition. And then you go to the real one. And you're like, so this isn't as much pressure.
So this is what happened. So the first time I went in, thank you for David.
That's a good trick. I mean, that's a good trick for you to relax.
At first they were like, we want Taron Killam.
Sure. Okay.
Do you know Taron?
Yeah, very well.
But Taron
he was on the podcast.
Back then he was in high school. He was dating Amanda Bynes back then, and great actress, but
we understood that.
Yeah, you did.
Went a little.
Yeah.
In the funny
great actress,
farm,
though.
right?
Yeah, that's what you always say with the whistle.
Oh, really? I don't know.
Yeah, is that guy gay? It's a thing, right?
Yeah. Do you do that? Or I do a wink, maybe.
What do you do?
Yeah, is that guy?
Huh?
Better? Or I think I'm gonna go hoo hoo with it from that.
Yeah.
I can't whistle, so I'll go hoo hoo.
No, listen,
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Take it.
I had a guy talk to me in a bar, and I didn't know he's gay because he had he would always wink like it was a twitch. So I go, "You married?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "But you like women?" He goes, "Of course." And I go,
"Oh, wow."
Well, it looks
Are
like
you
he's
sure?
flirting with you.
I go, "You don't want to get naked with me?" He goes, "Of course I don't." I go, "That one was too big. That wasn't a twitch.
That was a little too big."
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I was a director, I would say cut, and I would say maybe do it again.
I said, "That's all I got."
Okay. Well, then let's move on. I went on Saturday, and the thing was, Nicole Garcia, the catching goes, "You're not going to get it because I think they really want Taryn. They're going to see everybody, but let's just practice." And at the end of it, she goes, "You know what? Come back next Saturday."
Okay.
So I came back the next Saturday, no pressure. But the pressure started is when then I started going during the week.
Callbacks?
And then people were there.
Oh, sickening.
Yeah. But then at that point, I had already done it a couple of times. She had given me notes. And then it gets to a point where it's just between you and it was just between me and Taryn. So we're at Fox. You know what I mean?
Ugh.
It's not like
And then you make
New
a
York,
deal.
Like
I'm a little confused with the numbers.
But
do you
Bobby,
what? Because Taryn was on SNL.
no, not yet.
Before.
Dana.
Oh, that's what I mean. So it's 90 what?
Sorry, Bobby.
I feel
I'm a numbers guy. What? 90 what?
Right. It was probably 2000.
2000.
Yes.
He wasn't on yet.
God,
He was young.
so he went there first.
You said he was in like.
Wait, let me ask you something. I'm sorry, David.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, why would I lie about it?
That was why I was so curious.
Yeah.
My
Bobby
inner
came up with this
monologue was
wild
like, why
story.
is Bobby making
put a
this
bigger
up?
story.
Yeah. I could have said Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
This is the first I found out that Taryn Killiam
Is that
was
weird?
senior in high school, folks. I mean, he's just out of diapers, right,
No.
Ed? And he's almost on television. But Bobby Lee beat him out at the final thing.
So
Yeah.
You're old enough to know Carson. That's rare these days.
huge fan.
But listen to this.
Flip Wilson, I know too. Okay, let's move on. But great talent.
The devil.
Hey, sugar, come on now, sugar.
The devil made me do it.
Mama gonna take you down. Don't you disappoint your
You remember
mama.
Flip, right?
Don't you disappoint.
I
Yeah,
never
yeah.
met him,
He's
but
doing
I love.
Yeah. You know what? I love your part in fucking. What's so funny? Why are you laughing?
Did I had a part in something?
Yeah. What?
Yeah, you were in. They're redoing it, remaking it. Let me get it. Okay.
Yeah.
About the band.
Not Spinal Tap.
Spinal Tap.
Oh, Spinal Tap.
You were in Spinal
yeah.
Tap.
That was the
Amazing.
mind waiter
Incredible.
with
Let's move on.
Billy Crystal.
Okay.
Thank you.
Was he not in it?
He was.
No line.
I was.
No line, and yet I went, that's Dana Carvey.
Yep.
How did you know? Because I was in Whiteface.
Even.
Whoops. Excuse
Yeah.
me. Can we cut tape?
Not cool.
Can we
dude.
cut tape?
Not cool.
Yeah.
Can we just cut tape?
Dude.
Bobby, I'm
Yeah.
going to go back
Yeah.
to the story everyone kind of faded out on.
Okay.
When you were auditioning for whatever show, and one of
lot
the
of
scary
shows.
things when I did like pilots and stuff like that is when you get to the final audition, you go in a room
Yeah.
and you sign how much you will make on your contract. You sign everything.
Yeah.
So you can't get the part and then try to jack them for more.
Right.
So you still need it. So they've got you by the balls. So you sign it. That's a sweaty, sickening thing because then you go, if you come out of that room and you got it, you get this money, you got a deal. If not, they rip it up. It's so horrifying.
It's horrifying, especially when you're young and you have nothing.
Yeah,
you
the
have
pressure.
you have to accept what they
You might
give
get 10 grand, 30 grand.
So there was this
It's crazy.
girl. This is a real story. I can't say her name. Maybe I will.
Anne Margaret.
Maybe I will. What? She's Scandinavian? Good night. That's all I got. Hey, maybe I will.
No.
Okay.
So I remember. So we're about to test. There was another woman who I knew from the Comedy Store.
Mhm.
She goes, I ain't. And based on her, this is the way she talked. I'm not
Right.
trying to get canceled here. She goes, I ain't signing that. I ain't enough fucking money for me.
Oh,
man."
really?
Yeah, yeah.
She was white.
What? Yes. She was white. She was
I
definitely
thought
white.
it was
Nice
just
try.
Mississippi or something.
No. She's from
I
totally
thought
white.
we just some kind
No,
of
she's from Madison, Wisconsin.
Yeah,
she,
got it.
She's like, hey, motherfucker. And you're like,
Yeah.
no, white girl.
She goes, yo, I ain't signing that. And so what the deal was every episode you would get $3,500.
That's good. That's higher than we got.
Okay, on a TV show. To me, it's everything. I go, I'll sign it.
Of course.
You know what I mean? I'll do it for half or whatever.
Anything, yeah.
She goes, I need 10 grand. That's what she said to me. I go, well, I know, but no one knows who you are.
For what, junkie? God damn.
Madison. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was Percocet. Okay.
Oh.
So yeah. So she, I don't know, but she goes, I ain't doing it. I ain't testing. So they tested me and Karen. So cut to 15 years later, I'm at a restaurant. Okay.
Go ahead.
And I'm sitting there. She's my waitress. And her opening line was, I should have taken it.
Oh yeah.
And she was all calmed down and just like,
yeah. She's not doing, what's up? You know what I mean? Welcome to, no, she was more like, well, she goes, I should have taken it.
And you go, fuck,
and I go,
I'm sorry.
And so what's the special?
I think, can I get a blooming onion?
That's making me sad because that is the story of Hollywood.
Yeah.
More people, even if you have a career, you have a lot of regrets,
Yeah.
I remember Brad Pitt in Troy. I turned it down. Really? Wow. I was ripped.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt came in with his fancy hair.
Yeah. I don't know this, but have you guys read? You obviously don't read it anymore, but back in the day, did you read for things that you really wanted and not gotten?
For sure.
Amadeus. I tested for Amadeus.
What? Oh no, you would have been great for that. Yeah.
This is better.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I could barely talk.
I auditioned for Moriarty. So Abrams got it.
We would have been together.
What's Moriarty?
Yeah.
What did you audition for you didn't get? He was a movie star at 21.
Not Moriarty. I didn't audition for Moriarty. What was that? Somebody in Amadeus?
Yeah, in Amadeus. Yeah. He played his nemesis, the old man that was like bitter that...
I didn't see it.
I read for Risky Business.
You did?
Yeah.
But not Tom Cruise's part.
Yeah.
Booger?
Yeah.
I looked really young.
Yeah.
Really?
I was 26. I was reading for 18 in those days.
Wow.
This is before life beat me up.
Except you said,
keep the camera back.
You go, when I hear that music, I think I'd walk out my underpants. I wouldn't slide.
Yeah.
And then they go, Tom slid, and that sort of clinched it.
You did. I saw your audition tape, and you clearly had a full load in your underpants when you shot that
Most
scene.
of my auditions, I start my underpants, and then I go from there. I go, I can put pants on if you want.
Your wiener was not doing anything, but you had a load in the back, and I go, that guy's pretty good. He should get the part.
Bobby
loves this.
Yes, David.
I have some real questions.
What the notes?
Sorry about this,
guys.
I
like
this is a real show.
I don't like notes. I'm just curious. When was the first time you felt rich?
Oh, is that a real question?
Yeah, like in podcasting.
Okay, so
did you ever get rich in regular television? You got rich during podcasting. Now, rich can be whatever you think it means.
Like that young way to define what rich is. So
you feel rich.
I've always felt like I was drowning. What's wrong, David?
I was just looking at your $12 wardrobe going, I don't know if you're feeling rich right now, but I understand what you're saying. I understand that. I was like, that's a great shirt. Is there a Goodwill nearby here? Because I want to get one like it.
You know what Dave did to me once?
What I did?
And I've told this story before. And I don't know if it's real, but in my mind it's real, right?
Okay.
But I feel like the first time you ever talked to me
I hate it.
was what?
I hate it already.
You're going to hate the story.
Okay.
You're going to hate the story. Okay. And I've told it before. I don't think you've ever heard it.
I've never heard it.
All right. But the first time you ever even paid attention to me, because I was wearing a Montclair t-shirt. I was wearing a...
What does that mean?
I was wearing a Montclair jacket.
It's the kind of jacket I think I have.
Yeah, that jacket that he has.
It's a Richie Rich.
It's a Richie jacket.
Oh, okay.
He took his finger, right? At the comedy store.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how they have the Montclair symbol?
Yeah.
You took your finger, you wrapped your finger around the symbol, and you go, someone's doing well.
What's the what?
Someone's doing well.
Someone's doing well,
Someone's doing
and
well.
then from then on, you talk to me every fucking
Then I was like, Bobby, in the club. No.
Someone's doing well.
I know. And then I stuck my finger in your ass and I go, don't tell anyone this part.
Anyway,
no,
sorry.
Bobby and I are friendly.
Good to see you.
Bobby,
when did I start feeling?
Well, it doesn't matter. This is entertaining.
I know it's a good question. I want to tell you.
I'm always curious that anyone transitioning from poverty to kind of like having a lot of extra money.
When you told me you're transitioning, I didn't know you meant from poverty.
No, that's why I did from poverty.
Okay, go ahead.
So I always felt like I was drowning because I don't know if you guys were ever here where you would do weekends as a stand-up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the club would go, listen, we had a comp. You know what I mean?
Right.
And in those days, even though you would make some money, you're right, you always felt like you were drowning. I think up until maybe 7 years ago is when I felt like, or 8 years ago when I felt like, when podcasting started is when I felt like, okay, well, I think I'm fine.
You had enough money, and you're going to be doing this forever. Yeah, that's the time when you go, I think I'm okay just doing this, because I kept going, should I go back and busboy? Wait, what could I even do? And then it takes a while to feel like, okay, I got enough here. I got enough of a base. In the beginning, I had no overhead. It was just.
Did you ever call out a club owner on the split?
Did you?
I don't know what the split means. Explain split.
Well, I was supposed to get 35% of the door at this hippie dive. The club, very famous, actually.
Yeah.
The other cafe.
The other
Paula
cafe.
Poundstone played there.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it was packed, 2 shows, and I just was driving away in my Volkswagen bug, and I had some cash, and I was like, I don't think so. So I went back.
Whoa!
I go, guys, really? I mean, this doesn't seem right. And they immediately, like Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid, it was like, we did it. We're sorry. I don't know why we did it. They broke down.
Oh, really?
It's not us. It's not us. I don't know. This is fucked up.
You got rat fucked?
I got my money.
No, I'm saying they rat fucked you, and they go.
Well, they were not giving me 35% of
Was
the door.
it before SNL?
Yo, way before.
Yeah, way before.
Yeah.
Bananas in New Jersey. This is the sad. So
sounds like a pretty
I want to
sturdy
hear
club.
this.
what?
No, that's where everyone
No
goes
shenanigans.
to make it.
You go. I had some shenanigans at Bananas.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So they gave me an offer, like a guarantee.
Yeah.
And I just didn't do well. They thought I would do way better than I did.
I know, tough shit. You got a
This
guarantee.
old couple came up to me at the very end. They were handing me this check shaky.
Oh.
So they went,
oh, well, that
like this,
Yeah.
right? And they go, young man, I just for your information.
oh.
If we give you this check, our business closes.
Oh my God.
And I go, excuse me?
Wow.
Yeah, it's over. And I go, and I looked at it. So it was $10,000.
Fuck yeah.
And I
wow.
go, how much would I need to give you back for your business? And they go, 5. So I had them rewrite it for
Very
5.
nice. Very nice of you.
And then the next week,
anyway.
Carrot Top. I just figured they did it to every headliner.
Oh, maybe yeah.
Carrot Top was that really 5?
No.
You know,
You
next
saw
time
in the alley with just like this.
Yeah. But it was the first time.
Yeah.
And also, it felt real. It felt they had tears in their eyes. They felt like really like, just down and out. I just couldn't do it. You know what I mean?
I got that.
Yeah,
I did cartoons in Utah for $600 for a week, and the lady goes, "You got to stay on my couch. We don't have some highfalutin hotel." I'm like, so I did it because I was newer, and I did it. And then at the end, she goes, "Can I send it to you?" And I was like, "Well, I kind of need it. Obviously, I've been eating out of your fucking mousetrap all week." And so I go, "Yeah," and she never fucking sent it.
Wow.
Of course.
So I said she molested me. She did, but
I played a club where they didn't pay you at the end. You would get it like a series of clubs up in Canada and Seattle, and you get paid like a month later because you would take all the money.
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
I don't want to wait one.
We can't
the
pay
improvs
you
are
now.
good about it. When I did I used to do San Diego a lot, Irvine.
Improvs.
Yeah.
End of the week, sometimes give you a little bump or bonus. But I wasn't the draw. It was like I was just on a show that filled up. I was middle. When I got on SNL, I was a middle. Like Dana was a highfalutin headliner. So
Whoops.
when you go on,
We can switch topics.
you said to switch to that.
Yeah. I mean, Dana, as soon as you hit SNL, that's it. Poverty no more, right?
Started out 4,500 an episode for the first season. But then that summer, all of a sudden, I was getting 25,000 to play at college.
Jesus,
if it's okay to bring up numbers
in 1 year, in one season.
Well, the bitch was out heavy.
He had the church bitch.
Yeah, church
Oh,
bitch.
the
came
church
out.
bitch. Yeah.
I drove to a gig in Connecticut, and for the only time it happened was Church Lay Here Tonight. Didn't say my name for the theater.
Did you have to do the fucking garb and all that?
I was in it often. Yeah, I showed
right.
up in it. No, I didn't wear the dress.
yeah.
I don't wear the dress unless they pay me a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I haven't heard the word garb since Theo said, "Is that traditional garb to you in busboys?" I'm like, what are you saying? I didn't even understand until I saw the dailies. I go,
yeah.
Theo always says something quietly different.
Yeah.
I feel like you're wearing
How fast? I mean, are you guys editing the movie? I'm sorry.
No, we did Boss Baby. He's heard about it too much, but we did it. We talked to Tim yesterday, Tim Dillon, who's got a big part in it. And he goes, "Hi, what's going on?" He goes, "Is a clip going to come out? Is a photo something that we can just say we're in a movie?"
Can I just ask?
Ask whatever you want.
Can I just ask?
Yeah.
How are you feeling about it?
I think it's
good question.
I think it's funny. I think what we did was funny. And it's just a matter of I've never had no help. Like it's just me and Theo. So we have him and we have another guy that put in a little bit of money, but he's one of Theo's buddies. So we are Theo. Once the movie's over, we both go on the road. So now I would usually go have someone edit it and then go sit with them. If I even had that privilege, not all movies I do. Not many people do. You go in there and you go, hey, do this thing. And you go through the takes. It's arduous, long, painstaking work. Me and Theo aren't in the same spot. And the editors in New York. So they did director's cut. Then we look at, now we're trying to shape, there's no special effects. So Theo was on the road. So now we got him involved. So he's got to do his, I do mine. We go back and forth till then we're going to show it to people. We're almost that part. Okay. You heard the story? Wake up. Grandpa?
Oh, this is our third. I do need a nap.
I'm telling Bobby.
I'm the senior here. I space out.
I owe it to Bobby because he's in it. And so he drove all the way. We were in the valley.
One scene.
On time.
Well, I think it was a good move when you hit, we're going to shoot the movie here. Yeah. Now we're both going to go on a global tour for 6 months.
It's so dumb.
Then come back. So,
he hasn't done a movie. And I said, we should be in the same room.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I got to do this. And he's got his own podcast. So we're getting closer. It's just slower. Meanwhile, I did that Jonah Hill movie a year ago. That's not going to be out till end of the year probably. And so it was a full year already. Yeah. But this should go faster because it's smaller. That was a bigger.
Well, Bobby and I'll put your name in there. We're available to put some eyes on it.
Yeah, I know. I want to show it. I would show it to you guys just to say, what do you think? Does it make sense? We just want to show it from a crowd of 20 people to say, what do you not understand? What do you like? What do you don't like? And then listen, it's not fucking.
Can I talk to you guys about something controversial, a little confrontational? Why are your eyes like this?
I don't like it already. But go ahead.
I don't. It has nothing to do with you.
Okay, good.
No, go ahead. You're setting this up beautifully.
Okay, it has nothing to do with either one of you, but you guys are a part of it.
Adjacent
to it.
Okay.
All right.
I want to hear.
And so. What? Don't
because it's a long wind up. Go ahead. It's a good wind up. Go ahead.
Okay, you don't like it.
No, I like it.
So let me ask you something. May I lean forward?
Yes. Don't break that $3 table.
Okay, I won't. May I lean forward a little bit?
The Kmart cameras have autofocus.
Okay.
Are we good?
For you to lean forward, we have to have 8 people jump up.
Okay. So and you weren't there. You weren't there, Dana.
All right.
Okay.
But
okay. So let me ask you about the wrong Missy.
Oh boy.
Okay. Did I that day?
Yes.
Okay, that day, did I do a bad job?
That's a great question. No, Bobby.
Okay, because in my mind,
yes,
I could, ask my friend Sadie.
Hi, Sadie.
Yeah, sometimes I lay in bed at night. No. Just hear what I'm fucking saying. I'm sorry.
I'm the same. I understand.
You understand
regret. I didn't do it right.
Yeah, did I do it right or not right? Thank you. Yeah. And you know what? That's what I like about you.
He gets it.
I totally get it.
You're with me.
Yeah, he doesn't really care about the outcome. So he kind of just.
I've bombed in movies before.
But I don't think I bombed. That's the thing.
Oh, you don't think that? No, this is. I'll tell my side of the story.
It is warm in here.
No, the story is Dana. I'll tell Dana because he's an innocent
bystander. The movie did 800 billion.
The movie
minutes.
was a big hit.
The movie's a smash.
The best thing. Do people know you?
Well, your part was cut out. Is that what?
No,
you
said?
It wasn't. Can I tell Dana what happened?
Yeah.
All right. So, David asked me to do the wrong Missy.
Was it me or was it Adam?
It was you.
Okay.
All right.
I had no idea even if he was going to fucking be there.
I did. That was okay. That's a big part of the story.
Also, FYI, I'm in Happy Madison Gilmore 2.
You are?
Okay.
So Julie Bowen was here.
Not only that, I've worked with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
He's. I don't want you to hear the story, Sadie, but a year and a half ago, I was with a lady in Malibu right?
You were with who?
I was with a lady in Malibu. I was holding hands with her. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And Sandler walks up and he gave me a layup. Right? Sandler and I are like this.
He gave you a layup, and he was very nice and
very nice.
And
I got some, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That night, because, excuse me.
Yeah.
But there was some, you know what I mean?
From
that
this
night
other woman that's not here today.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
you get what I'm saying, right? I'm sweating. I'm so sorry. Okay. But what I'm saying to you is this. I'll tell you what happens. So he calls me. Can you do one line in Hawaii? No, you didn't do that?
Go to Hawaii and do one line?
Yeah.
I think one line was for sure not enough for you, and it was a straight line, and it was just everyone's excitement to have you in the movie. And we should have said, we got to give Bobby more of a Bobby thing to do that's funny where you can really get into it, because that was the problem. Go ahead.
God bless you and take care.
Okay.
And that's okay. So I go there, Dana. Okay. Let's just tell Dana.
I want to hear this.
All right. So Dana, I go, right. The line is like, welcome to Alawani Hotel, or whatever the fucking line is. That's all the line is.
Mr. and Mrs. Tim Morris.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Tim Morris, welcome to Alawani Hotel.
You just did it better.
What?
You just did it better.
Okay. Fuck you, David. You know what? I'm sweating.
I know. I'm sweating too, because I'm part of the problem.
Okay, so here's the thing.
What is going on?
I'll tell you what's going on.
Okay.
All right, so I'm on set, feeling good. It's outside. You know what I mean?
Hawaii.
Yeah.
Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
Not only Hawaii, but Witowski, Lauren, everyone on the set is a friend of mine.
Right.
All right. Action. You know what I mean? Hello, Mr. Intimidator. I'm not gonna do the line. Okay, right? Welcome to All. Right. Then I hear stop from
Video Village.
Yeah. It's Sandler.
Who never comes.
He's not even.
He doesn't never come, but he was just there.
He was just there.
What? Okay, finish one line and he jumps up.
Wait, he comes up and he goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I go, "Oh, hey, Adam." He goes, "What are you doing?"
Not how are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
And
he goes, "Yeah, it's more natural or something, right?"
Yeah.
So I go, "Oh, I thought, okay." Action again.
Mm-hmm.
I do it again. Stop. He comes back, right? Why are you coming?
This can't be true.
Now me and Lauren start laughing because it's so tense and weird. And Adam wasn't being mean. It was just
he's not being mean.
It got tense because Bobby kept nervously missing it by a hair, and then they go stop. More like they stop again. I go, okay, on this one, just normal. You just hear them yelling it, and we all start going, "Oh my god!" Because everyone's so like tired.
No, but
also Sandler's kids are in the scene, making it worse.
Making it worse.
Yeah,
making it worse. The whole family shaming.
That's why he was there.
He didn't want the scene to be
in the movie. Yeah.
Okay.
So everyone's very nice, but Adam was just like, just say it straight, and then it was so matter of fact, and that's why we started laughing because we're like, every time he said it, I'm like, is that the one? And it was like, nope, because then he comes out and goes, hey, what are you doing? Again, he goes, just try one.
But
like
now,
this.
okay, check this out now, right?
So hilarious.
Hawaii, outside, right?
Yeah.
It's Niagara Falls now. All the makeup is drugged up. You know, I am having a panic attack, right? Because in my mind, I'm like, I'm fucking, you know, Daniel Day-Lewising this thing.
Yeah.
What is the line again? I want to walk through this. What is the fucking line?
Okay.
We come in the hotel.
What is it? What is the line?
Wait, hold on.
Literally.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the line is. Hello, Mr. Tim and Tim Robinson. Let me just make it up.
Yeah.
Let me just make it up.
Me and Lauren walk up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Tim and Tim. What's the name?
You be Lauren, I'll be you.
The Robinson. Hello, Robinson. The Robinsons. Hi. Welcome to Alawani Hotel. Here's your registration.
Perfect.
That's what I did.
Where were you?
Print.
So we go in and Lauren argues with the kids first. They go like this. You were out there swimming with the turtles. She goes, "Hey, fuck you," to Adam's kids. That was her line.
Yeah.
It was hysterical because she's screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Then we walk up and we're with Witowski and Sarah, and they're in robes, and we all come up to Bobby. And I'm telling you, in your defense, one line is harder than doing a whole scene.
Because what happens when you're doing one line?
Because all you do is focus on
is the whole time when you're watching the scene, all you're doing is thinking about that one line. And you're running it through your mind 10,000 times. Welcome to the hotel. Welcome to the hotel. Mr. Russell.
And you're like, what's the name again?
It's torture.
Yeah. But didn't you ask for a line reading? I'm sorry. But didn't you
That's
ask?
so embarrassing. You've asked for that?
Oh, how do you want me to say it?
Just say
tell
me how to say it.
Just tell me how
I
to
think he
say
did do it.
Oh, okay.
But at one point, I remember David going like this because Adam's talking to me like this, but I see David
behind Adam.
behind that. And
Making
this is what you
face.
go. You go like this. You go.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I was worried about you.
Yeah, you felt, and that's why there was so much love.
Now we're friends.
Yeah. There was so much love there. But here's the good news.
Okay.
Can I tell you the good news?
I want to hear I want some happiness
All right.
now.
So when I'm wrapped, right, I went to myself, I go, how high up is this hotel so I can jump off?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or, there was like suicide, you know what I mean?
Sure.
You're right. Or maybe I'll relapse. I was sober at the time, you know what I mean? So maybe, 7 years is real. I could relapse.
All reasonable thoughts.
Yeah, there were so many different thoughts in my mind.
Welcome to the Awani Hotel. May I help you? I mean,
fuck, where were you?
Yeah, where were you?
You could have done.
you're drenched in sweat.
Yeah.
All the makeup's tearing down.
Yeah.
He's going, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That's better than anything in the movie. That's the
so
most
fun.
dramatic.
It's the funniest thing. In-
Right.
That is.
But here's the good news.
There's
okay?
more good news. All right.
Oh, it gets good.
Yeah.
So then I go to the hotel, the Aloha Halani Hotel.
This is not the name because it's not. I never heard of.
Okay, whatever the fucking name is. Yeah.
You're just putting a bunch of
Just yes and it.
vowels.
Just yes and it.
I understand.
Okay, all right.
You're at the hotel.
He's being so extra.
I know.
Right
What
now.
is wrong with you right
No,
now?
I
You're
love.
being so
I love you
extra.
so much.
No,
Right. So
I feel for him. Go ahead.
Yeah. So now here's the good news, Dana.
Okay.
I'm at.
Bobby.
There's a wonton bar.
All they have is wontons.
Is that all you eat? He has an app for it.
So you go to a wonton
Jeez,
bar.
dramatic pause.
He's
Hold on.
Sorry, Blondie. Okay. Skinny.
And there's like coffee.
It's okay. Take it easy, Skinny
God
Bobby.
damn it.
Do you want to take a break?
Out of nowhere. No, I'm fine. Out of nowhere. Anyway, thank you so much. So I'm at this wonton bar. I go, can I have some wontons, please? Right. They gave me a bowl of wontons, right?
Mhm.
And I don't even want to eat them. Like, I'm just so sad.
Yeah.
So there's another Korean guy next to me. What?
Huh? I thought that's what he said to you.
That's what he goes, Yeah. Yeah, because he's eating wontons too. No.
He was in the scene previous to you. And he had one line.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So he goes, hey. I go, hey. And he was sitting next to a guy I was familiar with. His name is Zach Knighton. He's an actor.
Okay.
And back when I was on Mad TV, what are you doing your hands
I
like
think,
this?
is this not the night we went to dinner at Nobu?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Okay. We've been to many Nobus, though.
In Hawaii.
Yes.
And you remember we went to dinner
Yes.
and someone came and talked to us.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not that.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, so Zach Knighton's sitting. So this
Okay.
Asian guy looks just like me too.
Mm-hmm.
Big-headed Koreans, and we're the best kind.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not going to co-sign
Yeah,
any
yeah.
of this stuff.
Because you have the Stephen Yoon Koreans. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like leading man. But then you get the big-headed, and we're the coal miners of the business.
Coal miner? That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
good.
in Korea, I think I would have been a coal miner.
Is this part of your stand-up?
No, it's not
No,
my
I
part of my
like
stand-up
it.
at
It
all.
should be. It's
no,
funny.
well,
It's
it's
funny.
not. Anyway, so he was a big-headed Korean.
Okay.
And he goes, hey, my name is Gene. I go, I met you, which I didn't remember. He goes, I met you at Earth Bar, and you were talking about my jeans. I'm really big into raw denim.
Mhm.
Let's move on. And I go, and he goes, I'm the executive producer of Magnum PI.
Hmm.
That's what he says to me. So I go, and he goes, let me write you a part. Right? So I go,
Please
really?
no more than one line.
Yeah, he wrote me over the next 3 or 4 years.
Oh, that's right.
I did 15 episodes of that thing. He wrote me, like, I was number one on the call sheet, like storylines. He's my best friend now, Gene, right? We hang out, you've met Gene. We've gone to Hawaii together. I mean, he's one of my best friends. I would have never met him if I hadn't done the wrong mistake with that nightmare that you put me through.
Okay.
And, and so, the moral of the story is this.
Yes.
Sometimes when you say yes, right, great things can happen.
Yeah. Sometimes no means yes.
Yeah.
Is that it?
No, I don't think that's what.
Sometimes you lose
Okay.
for winning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sometimes.
And sometimes you win for losing. But
That's
sometimes you lose
yeah.
for winning.
Sometimes, you don't know why you're somewhere.
Mhm.
Something's happened for a reason.
Some things. There we go.
Did
It's
I get
all in
it?
God's hands.
Yeah. I think that's better. Yeah. You're missing. You're
Mine
missing
was
on this.
close.
You're pretty close.
Some things
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that experience, you know what I mean? And just want to reiterate that, you know what I mean? Adam and his whole family has been very gracious to me.
Yeah.
And I love them very much. And I am in happy
Waterboy.
Madison 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And
I know Sandler, he would have been very gentle, almost whispery about it.
He was very gentle about it.
Yeah.
If he just pictures it in his head a certain way, and
I get it.
And when I did my wig for grown-ups, I walked in so excited, long wig, and everyone was thinking it's so funny the way that we got there. And he's with his coffee, same thing, and he goes, "Is this a wig you want?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "I don't like it." And it was like, "What?" I go, "Isn't this funny?" Because I have a guy like this long hair. He thinks
you're right. He does
from the '80s, and he goes, "No, shorten it." And I go back and cut it. And we kept doing it until it was basically where it was.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a good-looking guy. I don't want that long. I was okay.
Oh, yeah.
But in his head, he pictures it, and it's his movie, and that's the fun thing. I mean, that's the good about. At least you need someone calling the shots.
And he's casual as a person when he's the executive producer. He'll be laying on a couch, have a leg of turkey. And people come in. No, I don't think so.
He is a good. He's very decisive.
He's just very casual, but decisive.
I'm not decisive, so I would. I actually thought you were doing fine.
Yeah. I mean, he's the nicest.
But everybody
else. I
else
just wanted to share that story with you.
Yeah.
And I've never confronted you about. No. Did you think the actual performance?
Thank you for
was bad, and what you were saying to me, what I got was it could have been better.
No, I got that it was a little nerve-wracking to hit you with all of us. Do a whole scene and we come up and you just have to say one line and get us out of it.
Yeah.
And we get all the way to that part and it would stop again.
But it was another good point is that when you guys were all jumping around having fun, and you know that I'm a goofy guy.
Yeah.
Right? I'm silly Billy, baby.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You had to play straight man.
Yeah.
Right?
And whenever I have to play something straight,
it's stressful.
It feels like I'm being, you know what I mean?
You're tied down.
What? I'm sorry. What point in the movie was that about? Was it 30 or 40 minutes in?
Yeah.
So I think I only. Oh, never mind.
You switched it off at 15.
No, I'm just forget what I just said. There was at a certain point. I just.
Do you watch each other's stuff or no?
I think so. I've seen pretty much everything Dana's done.
I saw Joe Dirt. I saw Grown Ups.
Yeah.
Grown Ups 2 didn't quite do it for me, but I think I've seen most of your stuff.
Yeah. And I was there for 5 years overlapping with him on SNL, so I saw.
Yeah, we worked for 5 years.
I saw
together.
him kill from like 10 feet away.
Did you guys get along instantly, or was there competitiveness?
No, the sad part was no one was competitive with me because I wasn't competing with them really. So they were like nice to me, and I'm like, I should have been offended. Because I wasn't a threat to anyone. That's rude.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you see a comic and you go, yeah, you can go before me.
Yeah.
And they go, I won't curse. And you go, do whatever you want, dude. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, right.
I can follow you.
Put it this way. I used to call him the junior varsity. And Dennis would come in, Dennis Miller, and they would beg him. It would be, you and Rock and Farley in the dressing room. They were sharing an 8H. And Dennis would just rip everyone Spudley. Okay, the Carvey thing's not working right now, or whatever. He'd go one at a time. But the junior varsity, when you look at them, Sandler, Chris Rock, what's your name again?
Yeah,
did very well. But they were sort of quasi understudies of me and Phil and John, Nealon in a way. And then we meshed really well. And I think I've said this before. I think 90 to 93, where we had these guys. Plus, we still had the guys from '86 there.
Yeah,
we were very potent.
What a powerful group!
Yeah,
because when you read, I read Live from New York, right, and you read some of the nightmarish stories that are in it, right? Were those elements in your class? Probably not then, because it felt like a healthy.
No, they were all there.
There was tension and competitiveness and all that stuff.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, but in a friendly way. Lovitz and I decided to make a joke out of it, so we just teased each other the entire time. The idea of being envious, I would say I was in 3 sketches tonight, stuff like that. And John, of course, loved it.
He leaves too many voicemails, and I don't know what to do.
He loves you.
Is he stalking you?
No, but he leaves so many voicemails.
Hello,
hello.
It's
and he pretends. why do you have to be so Chinese? And these kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is not racist,
mind.
No, but he loves comedians do foul stuff behind the scenes because we try to shock each other.
He's so funny.
Yeah,
but anyway, I love the man.
Yeah,
but so there was teasing and stuff.
Yeah,
going
teasing.
On. I see.
Phil Hartman, you couldn't compete. There was no competition because Phil was such a savant that he was reading other things in magazines about motorboats and stuff. Fishing. And then they'd call him in. He had 10 sketches and he just hit it perfect. And he'd go back and then he'd paint.
He was the only one pretty much relaxed at the whole place.
Phil. Well, he'd done 20 years, like 15 years at Groundlings. He was like a superstar at Groundlings, and he had a good life. He didn't really even care if he got on SNL. He came in as a writer.
He worked with Pee Wee Herman on
he co-wrote
Adventure.
Yeah, he co-wrote that movie.
Oh yeah, Paul. Yeah.
Paging Mr. Herman. Yeah. That's how you did your part. Paging Mr. Herman. Did you see that part of the movie? Do you know who Pee Wee Herman is?
Yeah, Paul Rubens.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I have a few questions before we got to get ready. Hold on.
Okay. How long does this go? I mean, I would.
We're not like you guys.
How long do you do?
3 hours. We're not Rogan.
How long do you do?
We do about 45, maybe an hour.
Okay. How long is it so far?
45.
There's no way it's 45 already.
Is it?
Is that 50 minutes already?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fun. See, because we're having fun.
Well, I want to keep going.
Yeah.
I drive all the way.
Okay, I have a question for you.
For nothing. You know what I mean?
It's easy.
I have 3 questions. First of all, when we sometimes we're on the same show, we had a good lineup the other night at the Comedy Store. Didn't we?
Were you on it?
Well, give it the line.
No, what was it?
Did you say, was I on it?
No, what was it?
I'm just saying.
Yeah. You and I were. They took a photo. Yeah, they took a photo of us.
Check your diary.
Okay. So
Dear
the
diary.
Yeah.
Today, David half hugged me, and then rubbed his fingers all over my Montclair. So, I was saying that it was fun the other night because I see you there about once every 2 weeks at the Comedy Store. It was Whitney, maybe Tim Dillon. Like sometimes they have a great lineup. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Okay, that was one not question. You know what?
Yeah.
Because when I was leaving, I sat and watched you. And you had new stuff.
Yeah.
You always say you don't have new stuff. You have new stuff.
Well, I'm doing a special, so I have to crank it out.
Oh, when is your special?
It's January. I am so stressed out about it.
What platform?
Hulu.
Okay.
Hulu.
Some people have Hulu.
Okay.
All right, listen. No, you can get it.
I'm just thinking you're stressed out. I mean, do you understand that you're Bobby Lee? Do you get it?
No.
Do you understand you're famous?
I don't. I'm not.
I just wanted
Number one, I'm not. Number one, I'm not.
That's part of your charm.
Can I tell you? Can I lean forward again?
Yeah.
Whenever you say stuff like that, I get kind of emotional and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. There's 2 types of different kinds of fame.
Yeah.
Can we at least agree with that?
Yeah.
Everyone in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to explain it to you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not agreeing.
What?
I'm not agreeing yet.
You're not agreeing, right? And may I explain it to you gently? Then?
Yes.
Okay.
Gently.
So there's 2 types of fame. Okay. There's Hollywood fame, right? Where the type you have. And whatever you were doing earlier.
Yeah. Podcasting fame.
Yeah. And then there's internet fame. I think I'm in the middle there.
Yeah.
I think I've kind of gone back and forth. I'm sort of
you
in
have
the middle.
TV from the past.
But me and Andrew Santino, my other podcast, Bad Friends, check it out. Very good podcast.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
You gonna cut that out?
I did Bad Friends. I love it.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
did.
Yeah. So me and Andrew complain a lot about because we came to LA in the early 2000s, 90s.
Right.
And we still have dreams of doing Hollywood. And because, we do internet as well, it doesn't feel like our dreams were accomplished, but they have been. And it's done.
Right.
In fact, we're almost better off having our own thing and control.
Yes.
So I guess, thank you.
I know what you're saying.
By the way, Bert Kreischer said the exact same thing on this podcast.
Did he really?
Essentially the same thing.
Yeah.
And just that your age group and the romance of that.
And some people don't want to. They used to go, come here to do stand-up to get a sitcom or a movie. And now people go, come here to do stand-up and just do stand-up the rest of your life.
Yeah.
No one's even trying to get those other things. And it's not as much money and not as maybe what it was. There's not as many. So...
But when you're driving down the road and you're like, you see that billboard, Zippy the King.
That's
I don't know,
fun,
I'm just making it up. But like, Zippy the King, right? And some guy, some open micer guy that you did back in the day is like zipping out, right?
Yeah.
And he's zipping through the sky, you know what I mean? And you're like, and you go, I want to be Zippy.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's all.
I think this is so much better.
Also, you're doing great.
Although there was excitement being on the Tonight Show with the pressure and all that.
I did Leno. But anyway, let's move on.
And it would be a game changer.
Well, next guest here, Bobby Lee's been at the Comedy Store. People having a good time. Please welcome him. First time here on the Tonight Show.
Bobby, we had a viewer question.
Okay.
Roughly how many pubes do you have? Under 1,000 or over?
It's interesting. I have none now.
That's interesting.
It's interesting because I have none now.
That's true.
Okay.
Answer is under.
The other night. Had a meal there. I've never eaten there before. And they have free razors back there. And so I took all 5 razors. I dipped them in the little bucket, and I went at it. And I even did the, you know what I mean? And I went, with the mirror, and I did the whole thing.
At where?
Clip this.
We Spa.
What's We Spa?
If we're in there naked.
We Spot?
If we're in there naked ever, dude, don't say hi. It's weird.
It's so fucking weird.
It's a male.
Wait, which brings my next question. He leans into the audience. He goes, "What's up, brother?" He says he does a little crowd work, and then he leaned over. He goes, "You're cute, dude." And he kissed him on the lips when I was in the back of the room.
Okay. I don't know if that was a question, but
no, it was an observation.
It seems more like an interrogation.
And I have.
Is there a question?
You were. No, it says here.
I understand.
No, I was giving you a compliment that you were at the Comedy Store and you do well. And I would say in my life, when I run around, people ask me the most for tickets for you or Theo. So if they say, "Hey, Bobby Lee's going on," I had someone call me and say, "Can you get me into the Comedy Store?" And I go, "Oh, I'm not there." They go, "No, I know. Bobby's there. Can you get me in?" I'm like, call somebody to get you in to see this fucking idiot. No offense.
I've done it for you.
Okay, good.
That's not a put down.
No, it is. So you're very charming. So when you guys do your show, it's good. People really like. I don't know why they gravitate to you, but they do.
We see. Do you look at the charts, Bobby? Do you ever look at the charts, the podcast?
I don't because I think that I'm just gonna probably do it until I can't do it anymore, right?
Why would you stop doing it?
Unless it changes. We don't know what the.
It's pretty easy. You get to sleep till 3.
Yeah,
and then you just roll around and mumble on your podcast. It's not a bad life.
It's fun.
You roll down the store.
What about you guys? Do you guys enjoy doing this?
No.
I hate repeating myself. Like stand up, the toughest part for me is we've managed to make a truce and share the stage. No, we get along fine. But repeating yourself in stand up is work. But this is all being live in the moment, maybe with a few notes is fun because it's happening in real time. That's David.
The worst things I've asked you were notes. It's better to just talk.
Well, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's better to just.
But it's hard. Do you have any prep? Like when I came in, do you have any prep?
No.
Oh yeah, you weren't even there when I came.
Well, this is what I asked Andrew when I went. Oh, sorry.
When I went in to do the podcast.
Yeah,
and I wasn't supposed to tell the story.
Well, you went in with those.
I went to see Bad Friends, and I go.
I couldn't get on the main.
I says to him. I says, all right, we're doing it one day. Do you want to hear this?
I'm here.
And I go,
okay, I know what you're going to bring up. Fuck you. I apologize.
There's a lot of, can I say this?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear this? There's a lot of that today. Go ahead. I want to hear this.
No, I was doing Bad Friends, and the night before, he texts me, and he says, "Hey, can you not do it today? Do you mind doing it tomorrow? We could do it." I go, "I have a flight. I could do probably 1 to 2, let's say." He says, "Great. Thank you. That really helps me." I get there at 12:30 in case you were a little early today, which is very sweet. In case they're ready, let's knock it out. I see Andrew and he's like this. I go, "What?" And he goes, "He's not here." And I go, "Oh, I can wait." And he goes, "I don't know when he'll be here." And I go, "Oh, I'm sure it's fine." And then the other guys that work there, the interns, they go, why are you so sad during this story?"
I'm listening. This is my listening phase.
I've never listened that long in my life. I always talk.
I had a fake listening face too.
Yeah, you did, right? You know what? You have a very good fake listening face.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Watch this one.
Really good, dude.
And I don't have a chin.
I'm listening to you listen.
Yeah.
I had that.
Finish?
It's a little judgy.
They finished the story?
No.
It's
got 25 more minutes. I'm a third way through it. So anyway, story was he was a little late and then he came in.
Yeah.
But it was
fun.
Like
30 minutes late.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Dana would have hit the fucking roof. Dana does not play games.
Yeah. I'm pretty uptight most of the time.
Yeah.
So I got to know you guys from clips, right? I mean, YouTube clips initially.
I know what clips are.
And so I see Andrew doing the most racist thing ever of a white guy doing, like crazy over the top.
Very
and
rude.
then you do the 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah.
And it's instantly hilarious. I don't know what that combo of him being that foul and ridiculous and then that face. Do you know how funny that is, or did it start out serious?
No, it's the instinct of that. Yeah,
the stillness of it.
Staring. You know what I mean? It's like, I think Theo and I had a thing where he said something. I forgot what it was, but it was so ridiculous. So you just kind of look at him for a good 7 seconds to let it sit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then he starts to backtrack
how ridiculous that really is.
Yeah.
And you don't count in your mind, but it's an instinctual thing. You know how to fucking do it, guys. What the fuck are you talking about?
It works.
Well, but I've never seen something that potent where the bow is going back with Andrew and then to the release of someone who's clearly just saying, did I just see that? It's like the stillness of it.
Getting a huge laugh.
I should have done that on the wrong
little
missing,
bit like
maybe.
Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
Well, Bobby, thank you. And you look great. You
talk great.
You look great, and you cut your hair, and you honestly look 10 years younger. I don't know how.
Take care. Yeah,
you look great.
You.
And
anything else? Can I plug some things or
yeah,
no?
plug some things. Let's go.
Plug it all.
You'll be at the Comedy Store what night?
No. Well, so I mean, eventually I'm gonna do
the Hulu
so
special.
if you check out my Hulu special when it comes out.
Do you have a title?
Yeah, I'm gonna call it Finally.
Oh, that's good.
Do you know why? I've never done one before.
Oh.
I've never done a special before.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna shoot it?
San Diego, Balboa Theater.
Did you not do it yet?
Okay.
I do in January, I said.
Oh, you haven't done it yet? And then, I thought it comes out in January.
No, I'm going to do it in January.
Because I did mine, they hold it for a while.
And so mine will come out in 3 years.
They do take a while to come out.
Okay, well, it's going to come out eventually.
Well, that's Amazon Prime. He's on Hulu. Which
right,
is kind
but
of
Hulu sometimes holds them too.
What's better, Dana?
Hulu.
Dana?
Hulu's a slightly bigger deal.
I'll talk to you
Amazon
right
Prime.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone can get on.
Look what you've started, Bobby. Infighting.
You've seen Dandelion.
What?
Oh, never mind.
My favorite movie in the world. Is it a movie?
His special is called Dandelion.
Oh.
What do you think of the
It's
title?
so good. Dandelion's great.
Yeah, it was a great special.
Yeah, I saw it 3 times. Is it out yet?
I'm giving you this.
Is it out? A very good listening space.
I'm giving you the stare down.
Oh, you are. I watch you so much that I don't think I need to see Dandelion.
There you go. Thank you.
There we go.
Does either of you ever sit down for a big heap of night of stand-up specials? Because usually, how the
Not really.
the rabbit gets out of the hat. I'm looking for.
I have one last
drama.
question, but can I ask him a question?
Yeah.
How come you're never around the clubs?
Yeah, why don't you do a set over there?
Because there's a lot of reasons, but for me, I never really liked group shows because when comedians go on, and unless they're really good friends, like I could go on a group show with you guys, but generally after a while, it's like either staff or people walk back and say, I thought you were one of the best ones out there tonight. Or it becomes a comedy competition. You know who killed last night? And it's supposed to be,
maybe.
It's supposed to be like open mic and I'm going to try new material.
Oh.
Everyone throws that away and,
Right. It's hard to go bomb. It's hard to bomb when some of your friends are in the room. But actually, usually when we're back in the green room, nobody really leaves to go watch somebody. It's usually everyone bullshits.
Yes.
And they come back and you think, oh no, they all watch and judge. And they're like, they don't even know you're on or not.
So Dana, when you were on the
true.
road, do you do new jokes in front of that many people?
Yeah, where do you practice?
Yeah, where do you practice?
If I go 6 months without doing it, if I do 2 or 3 sets, I feel pretty good. But the first set's kind of rough after 6 months of not doing it.
Okay. So you do 2 or 3.
Yeah. I just sort of put down my sword at a certain while. I just went, I was at one point kind of playing a different game, like doing regular stand-up. So now I've kind of tabled that. Okay. So I'm just going to do Trump or Biden or Scarface, and I'll go for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I'm just going to ride the wave of what I really like to do.
Oh, I see.
Rather than try to be a stand-up.
Yeah, but it was a clip of yours.
That sound right?
It was exactly. But there was a clip of yours. I forget what the bit was about rockets or something like that. It had something to do with the space or something. But it was. I'm being real. It was a stand-up joke that was so good. And I thought to myself, wow, that guy's so good.
He's
always been good.
He kills, yeah.
Yeah.
And he doesn't do it, and we do a gig together.
I thought you said 45 minutes, or
say it again.
I thought this is done now.
We're cutting all
Where
this.
are we at now?
This is all on the editing room floor.
Oh, it is?
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
No.
I
I'm having a great
I
time
don't
with
feel
it.
like
No.
I'm on a podcast.
That's a
You're
good
one of
sign.
the fun ones because I think you're hilarious. I watch you. I'll stop and watch your act when we're there. I always like talking to you. Sometimes we talk real in the back, which is very odd.
That's okay.
I like that.
How do you feel about that?
I like it.
Because I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I do this with you specifically.
Yeah.
And don't take this the wrong way.
I will.
Okay. But there's something about you that reminds me of me. Not that you're that much older than me, but a couple of years,
I
right?
don't know how old I am.
I know
the gap, but I'm not going to say.
Yeah. But you are a little older than me, right? And I just there are times, especially in specific topics, like I want to know your advice. Yeah, that's all.
But we do have normal talks, and I like it because I think everyone thinks you're more of a goofball than me. So I think when you're on stage, you're very funny, and when you're back there, you do goofy stuff, and you're a good laugher. You're a good laugher here. You laugh at us, very sweet, and it's always good to hang out with someone that laughs. Some comedians are very tight with the laughs. You know, they don't laugh at anything you say; they just laugh at their own stuff or whatever. So you're fun to talk to. You're one of the ones fun to talk to there. So if we can just bullshit without trying. And to be funny, we just talk. It's fun.
I think that the skill set that you have to have, no matter what kind of comedian you are, is you have to have social IQ, being able to read the room. And so when you hang out with comedians, if you're at a party, it's really boring or some award thing, and you're with regular people, and then a comedian comes in, it's always they know what the elephant in the room is. That's the wrong thing that person wore, or this is the worst part of the show. They should have cut this. And so I find comedians just a very enjoyable.
There is a bond.
Yeah,
there is a bond that you have when you're in like a regular place, and then you see a comic walk in, and you're like, oh, you know what I mean?
Like
it's better now,
like a showbiz party. You go run to the comics.
Right.
I have a question about your. You have a podcast called Tiger Town or something, right? Super Belly. And on
Tiger
that one,
Town is actually a good name too.
How long do you tape those? How long is a regular guest take? Or is it vary?
Well, it's been around for 10 years almost now. We've done over 500 episodes.
I know. I think I did that one a long time ago too.
Yeah, and you did during COVID, and I do it every Monday. What's great about Tiger Town, Tiger Belly, is that
on purpose.
What's great about it is I've set it up so that I literally open my eyes,
walk down the stairs,
sit down. I don't know who the guests are during the day.
You're the worst.
Yeah,
that's great.
I literally, like one time I sat down and then Carrot Top walked in. I'm like, who Carrot Top? You know what I mean? Carrot Top. And then you do it. You know what I mean?
And you have some backup now. You have about 6 people there.
That's another thing I've done is I've gotten two or three cast of characters.
Yeah.
Like you got to have the one that's kind of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you have the smart Alex.
It's like a show. It's a full show.
It's a show.
Yeah.
So you don't have to carry the weight.
You're the anchor. But whatever you say works.
Yeah.
But you can wait for your spots.
Yeah. Now with Bad Friends is hard because that's where you have to be completely, because Andrew's so fast.
Right. And he will bust your balls on any turn.
Right. So it's like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And it's hard.
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll go, right? And I'll go, nothing. Right? Right? And
nothing.
Right? And nothing. Right? And then you're like, and then you start, I'm drowning.
Yeah.
Sometimes at the end of it, I'll go, we can't air that one. The whole thing.
Yeah.
And we don't.
Oh, really?
Because there's a backpack.
But he's pretty good at busting
really
your balls.
just
People like that.
Bail on the entire episode?
We have one episode. Okay. So,
I didn't know you could do that.
So, try this. This is fun. We have one episode we did early on where it was going so horribly. We went, you know what? Let's do 1 2-hour episode where we can say whatever we want. I'm talking about, you know what I mean?
Anything. Yeah.
Anything.
Foul. Comedian stuff.
Not racist.
Cancelable.
Yeah, everything.
Cancelable. Every line was a cancel, right? It was so freeing. We laughed so
Yeah, of course. It's the funniest.
We laughed so hard.
Of course.
It's in a vault somewhere. I don't know who has it, right? But if that goes out, big trouble in Little China. I mean, but there is something therapeutic about it. It was really freeing.
Yeah.
To be able to just say whatever you wanted to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It sounds like a blast.
Yeah.
By the way, your
the
show's
stuff I
blast.
do behind the scenes with friends is
Dana's
what I
funny.
really
Dana
all
can
the other
say stuff.
is the B stuff.
Yeah.
That is the rickiest piece of shit table. I'm sorry you're dealing with it.
You know what? And I have to say, what a beautiful place.
This place?
Well, because I've been to your other places.
Oh yeah.
And I haven't been to this one.
You like this one?
Well, you don't probably know. People don't know that you're shooting in your house. Is that what it is?
No, I don't care.
No, we know.
Okay.
I thought you were joking.
No, I'm being fucking real.
Okay.
Your last place was nice.
Yeah.
But this one, ooh la la,
right.
get me, it's good. Yeah, I like it. That's all right.
Well,
Yeah.
Bobby, I will take you
thank you
out for
having
dinner.
me
I'll
on.
take you out for dinner soon. You're sometimes tough to get to dinner because I like to go early.
Okay.
But thanks for coming
We
here.
both eat at 5:30. It is a problem for nightclub comics.
I don't say it's not 5:30. It's 6:30.
No, but I like to eat. I would eat at 5:30.
Yeah, he likes it.
You know.
Thanks for having me on, guys. That was fun.
Guys, we just walked by Bobby Lee. Basically, we kicked him out because he could have gone on forever. He's so goddamn hilarious. I love the awkwardness and funniness, but we're all weird and it's very funny. Love the dude. Very sweet guy. He was just pulling out and I said, you should turn your car on. He goes, no, I can back out. I go, no.
Well, there's a driveway that's a little tricky.
Right at the gate, it gets small and I go, it's kind of hard. And he goes, no, I'll just back out. Heather and I went to the window and watched him just took his mirror off. And I was like, anyway, I told him I'll do some spots at the store and work it off. But super funny. You laughed, Dana. He's a great guy, right?
Well, as you saw, folks, he's the kind of guest you don't need to do any prep.
None.
So I did none because I know enough of him. I've seen him enough to know that, he's just, well, first of all, there's very few comedians who have a real great laugh. Usually we have a pretty good laugh, but we're the ones trying to get the laugh. He's really funny and has an incredible laugh. So he brought all this energy right away. And so that was just went by very fast.
Like I was saying, he's a fun comic because he will laugh at your stuff and he does go back and forth with you and it keeps the balls in the air. And when you're interviewing him, he does so many podcasts. He knows not to just sit there and give mousy little answers. He answers, tells a story, laughs, stands up. That's what you want. So for a guy, we've been talking about having him in and I see him out and Santino's coming in soon. It's like, we kind of waited on Theo and Tim Dillon and these guys for this chunk of shows and they're going to be great.
We have our bucket list. I would say I learned from him and you did a little bit too, but it is kind of interesting. Like maybe I shouldn't say this, but I feel like I just want to say this. I hope it's okay.
Yeah.
That's me illustrating my point was. Yeah. It's very much you lean in. Even you did it. Yeah. I don't know if I should bring this up, but so when he did that precursor, it's good podcasting. Maybe I shouldn't really bring this up, but it was one line.
Sometimes people that I see on podcasts that don't do a lot of them or that aren't that interesting they intentionally go, I've never told you this story. I've never told this story on podcast before. And everyone's like, and they're like, anyway, here's my dumb story. And but they want you to be like, where's the clip guy? Get ready. And then they bore the shit out of you.
I probably shouldn't say this. It's a really good one.
Yeah.
I'm going to get in trouble if I say this. And I have 10 of those in my pocket, but I have followed my own advice.
I like that we finally turned on the air conditioner after me and Bobby in this sweatshop.
I stole this jean jacket and I took it off. I went t-shirt today because it was so warm.
So hot
and now I'm glad I took it because it's so cold.
But anyway, that was Bobby. I had a blast. Dana had a blast, right?
Love
and we'll look forward to the other guys like Santino, Tim, Theo. They're all coming in soon. And we're going to get this wave of dudes and thanks for watching.
We will actually have women too.
And some women. Hey guys, if you're loving this podcast, which you are, be sure to click follow on your favorite podcast app. Give us a review, 5-star rating, and maybe even share an episode that you've loved with a friend.
If you're watching this episode on YouTube, please subscribe. We're on video now.
Fly on the Wall is presented by Odyssey and executive produced by Dana Carvey and David Spade, Heather Santoro and Greg Holtzman, Maddie Sprung-Kaiser, and Leah Reese-Dennis of Odyssey.
Our senior producer is Greg Holtzman, and the show is produced and edited by Phil Sweettech.
Booking by Cultivated Entertainment.
Special thanks to Patrick Fogarty, Evan Cox, Maura Curran, Melissa Wester, Hillary Schuff, Eric Donnelly, Colin Gaynor,
Sean Cherry, Kurt Courtney, and Lauren Vieira.
Reach out with us any questions to be asked and answered on the show. You can email us at flyonthewall@odyssey.com. That's AUDACY.com.
I think the thing that for me early on was just saying a lot was the big difference from the American accent. I've always said I'm the Rosa Parks of the C word, right? Yeah, burning down Dana Carvey's house did not get picked up.
And they go quickly. Any other just quick pitches for season 3, or is that the one we're going with?
If the aliens came down and they said, give us your 2 best, not just looking, just your best human beings, and we gave them Hugh Jackman and Margot Robbie, come on now. You can't get better than those 2.
That's true.
What's with this?
Okay, welcome to Fly on the Wall, partner? Which is it's sort of been thrown together year 7. We almost worked the bugs out. This is Dana, and we're going to tell you a couple
we've
things.
Resolved an issue because we had Superfly and we had Fly on the Wall, and I know someone personally who had a mental breakdown because she could not process it. Mm-hmm. She went into an institution for a brief period of time. I talked to her last week.
In the funny
I just never understood. Superfly and Fly on the Wall, what's the difference? I never could do it. And I shook her. I said, David Spade solves all problems, slapped her face, and she goes, I feel so much better.
You know, I have friends, they finally figured it out, and now we switched it.
What?
They finally figured out how to do Superfly in the other one, and then we switched it. So everyone's confused. It'll take a few years, and then everyone's going to get it. But I will tell you.
2037.
I have a quick story that I have a question about 4th of July. And I think, because I saw some Joe Dirt, it's kind of a Joe Dirt holiday, this one. This is where I get the most.
It's Joe Dirt summer, and of course, with enfolded in that, it's a Joe Dirt holiday.
It's sort of baked in, right?
David Spade summer, but Joe Dirt.
So I feel like I want to get a big company to do Joe Dirt fireworks and have the spleen splitters and the whisker biscuits and all those things.
I think that'd be funny.
It'd be funny.
And at the end, it's the fireworks, but it goes into a whole gigantic Joe Dirt image.
Like I mean, in a perfect world, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll say that. It won't do that, but we'll say it could do that. And also, just the Roman candles, just a shoom, shoom. Roman candles are great. A couple of black cats. Do a little mixed bag, because I've seen some fake ones.
What's with the lingo? What are you, a fireworks specialist?
I'll show you a clip of the movie, but
Pistol Pete.
What are your favorite firecrackers when you grew up? Do you remember any?
The actual firecracker was fun. My friends and I were in a Volkswagen Bug, and we were going around town smoking weed at high school, throwing firecrackers out the window.
Sure.
Fucking. So we're lighting them and throwing them, lighting them and throwing them. I see someone in the front seat. They're lighting and throwing them. I see the other person rolling up the window.
Uh-oh.
So the guy literally lit the firecracker. The window closed. A kunk, and then I 3, 2.
And then everyone goes... I've done that with gum. Stunk right in the window, and I go, Heather.
Is this airing before or after 4th of July?
It's airing right after.
Day before?
Oh, it is? Okay.
Oh, all right.
That's still good.
Okay? I have another.
I want to ask, do you have another firecracker story? There cannot be another
4th of July story.
Okay, go ahead.
We're up in the peninsula, and Candlestick Park is blowing off up there. The San Francisco Giants are blowing off fireworks. And we're down in the peninsula, and we're looking up. And I said, look 'em candle. So my friends, again, were pretty high. So they laughed for like 2 hours. Look 'em candle. And then when a friend would go down to grab his beer or water or something, you'd always say, oh, you just missed it. And that became our running gag.
That's not a bit.
You just missed the best one.
The best one. I always think the last one is not, like I go, that's the last one's got to be. And then there's more.
Well, that's just funny when they're like, and then it's fading out. Okay. And then they go, yo, it's got to be the finale. Wait a second. And then another build up.
Yeah.
Oh, good. You got the sound effects.
That helps it. All right. Puff Day trial.
Okay.
What would Scooby?
Well, here and now we're going with the Scooby News, brought to you by Scooby-Doo and Casey Kasem, starring as Shaggy.
Yeah, so catch us up,
well,
Shaggy.
P. Diddy's trial is resting, Scoob. Okay, you do the dog.
Okay.
P. Diddy's trial is resting, Scoob. Apparently he had 1,000 bottles of baby oil. No one knew what he was doing with them, Scoob. What do you think they were doing? What?
Anal.
We can't say that on a podcast. A PG-13 podcast.
I said, Rrr.
Oh, yeah. I understand what you're saying, Scoop, but I don't ever want to go to a freak off at P. Diddy's. Now, let's make like a banana and split.
Yoinks.
Yoinks.
Ooh, there's a pastrami sandwich.
Phil's over there going, what did I sign up for?
He knows his face. God. He goes, this isn't the real thing.
When do the real guys come in?
I think
it's not the A-team, is
if Puff Daddy gets off, which he might have by this time,
his ego will be puffed up.
There's a lot of people that want him to get off. They just say, oh.
They want him to get off.
They want to beat the court system. Fuck those guys. They're just trying to hassle Puff. He's great. And he'll run out and be such king cock because he'll be like, now everyone knows what I do. So if you're actively joining in, you get it. And you're in. So that will happen. Will he go to prison? I'd say the odds right now are against him going to prison, but I don't know everything. What do you think?
Like we said, it's
just
horrible,
a guess.
But is it illegal to have a freak off with baby oil? Was it consensual or,
Even when people say it wasn't consensual.
In another interesting court case, shockingly, the Idaho killer wants to admitted guilt if he can have life in prison. And I don't know why everyone thought he was guilty, but his photo looked like this.
He's terrifying. By the
I
way,
would never do that to anybody.
I like when they have all these new things like they go, but we pinged your phone right where the murders were. He's like, what? Well, you can do.
I can't believe it. The Idaho killer says he's guilty. No one ever looked that guilty. Did you see the picture, Scoop?
Oh, no. He looks crazy.
We have two new characters.
I don't know the Scooby News.
You're Scooby Doo and I'm Shaggy.
Scooby's good. It's hard to understand him.
Well, that's the funny part.
Yeah.
How would he say, fuck you, ruck you, right? Now you're doing Sandler.
He tried.
Anyway, what else you got, David? Any more on the P. Diddy trial?
Good for him. Wrap it up in a nutshell.
Good for him. Nice little story.
Wrap it up in a ribbon.
Cute little local story.
Oh, okay. So last week we had Julie Bowen. A lot of people watched it. A lot of people commented. A lot of people listened. And I thought she was very fun, entertaining guest. Great. Bust my balls. But I do have a quick fix because I said we sat courtside one time at a game, years ago. And she said, no, it was great, but they were like seventh row. I found proof.
You were courtside.
Yeah.
Oh, so Julie Bowen, got it wrong or lied?
No, just
Not like that.
Got it. Okay. Let me see where the picture is. Dick pic, dick pic, dick pic, dick pic, dick. Here it is. Okay.
Why you not only do you have the dick pic, you have to say every time you go by.
I see one dick pic.
You know it's a dick
scrolling.
pic, so why do you keep mentioning it?
Because I'm just thinking out loud, like, okay, that's that. Okay, here's one.
I understand.
Look at that hat.
Oh, wow.
What a damn fool.
God.
Then she looks great.
She looks great now. I mean, she's not. She's beautiful.
And look, and then it says here, NBA courtside seats.
Oh, look, you've got your tongue in her ear and everything. I don't want to see that.
No.
Receipts proof timeline.
Yeah. See?
Oh.
So I did send them to her and just said, hey, just so you know. And she goes, I don't know if that's true. I'm like, you don't know if proof is true? Okay.
She still thinks it's a AI fake.
Everyone thinks everyone's AI.
That's funny.
Okay. Other than that, what else on the docket? Real quick. I got real quick and I cannot talk more. Oh, I had here's my show in Portland on the weekend. The quick story was, it was a beautiful day in Portland, 72 degrees, the nicest day they've had all year. And I have a show inside and it stays light till like 10. So I don't even want to go to my show. And then I see some people in Calvary Woods, they go, oh no, you have a show tonight? Because we're going to go see Post Malone and Jelly Roll. And I'm like, oh. I go, really? That sounds fun. It does, kind of. And they go, yeah, it's outdoors.
An outdoor carnival
30,000
festival.
I get home, the news is live from there. When I get back to my room, I go, And they're like, we're out here with Jelly Pop, and he is really tubby. And let's show a wide shot, really wide. I'm kidding. I think he's skinny now.
Well,
I think they're merging into the same person, him and Post Malone. Covered in tattoos, singing songs I don't know. I don't know.
They did. You did well. I mean,
I did well.
You did very well.
I wanted it to be like off the hizzle.
Well, you were backstage. I had a local news feed because I follow you around Portland, Action News, and they had a guy out there and people in line going in, and you go, how do you feel about that? Well, we love David Spade, but it's so freaking nice out. We're really torn.
That's very true. All right, let's get to Jim Jeffries. We've had our fun.
We're going to
slow things down a bit. Jim Jeffries is a good bud and fun dude I've golfed with.
Killer face. Sorry.
Oh, you want to do serial killer face?
I just did it.
Okay.
I threw it out as a code.
Get out of your system.
Jim Jeffries.
Yeah. I'm very thankful. Is we already started? Is this started?
No, we're halfway through it. To be honest, we don't have any structure or introduction or anything. We'll do all that later.
Content or anything.
Well, obviously, I've met David. I've met David many times before, and I've met you in passing, Dana. But I'm a big fan, mate. I'm very excited to do.
I saw you go crush. We met at John Lovitz's comedy club, right?
That's correct. Oh. That's correct. That's correct.
A while back, and you were kind of unassuming. You had your accent and everything, whatever. And it was kind of a rough room because that high stage and everything. But then
like
you just
3 stories.
Then you killed, and I go, God, this fucking guy, man.
Got some game.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know when that was. Yeah, Jeffries is that's you. Powerful and funny. I was going to ask you that. Like you were one of the first that really stepped outside the lines in some of your early specials. Like,
yeah.
And comedians love it because I don't do that, but I love when I see someone who's literally saying exactly what they want to say without any censorship. It's you do it.
I think the thing that for me early on was just saying cunt a lot was the big difference from the American accent. I've always said I'm the Rosa Parks of the C word, right? Because before
a lot of people are saying that. A lot of people.
Before me, there was a restriction. You couldn't say it in the comedy club. You could say whatever you want. So my first comedy special for HBO, I swear to God, right? I swear to God, had a light at the back of the room, and it was a 15-minute mark. You know how us comics, we normally have a light when we have 5 minutes left, right? To get off the stage. I don't know if many people know that, but that's what we have. We have a light at the end of the room to tell us when to get off the stage. I had a light that at 15 minutes lit up, and that meant I was allowed to say the word cunt because HBO said to me, the ratings go in 15-minute increments. We want people to like you. We don't want them to turn off in the first 15 minutes, so you can't say the C word for the first 15 minutes. So I had a light at the back, and at 15 minutes, I say Aunt Panda's a bunch of cunts, and then I was off to the races.
Can I plummet the ratings now?
Well, let me ask you a question. Are you, like, if an American hears either a British or Australian accent saying the word can't, it's softer to our ears. Are you guys enamored as Australia? Should I go down there and play little tiny clubs? Not like I'm a huge star anymore, but I would play down there. Are they enamored by the way our accents are? Like, we are enamored of Australian and British accents.
The short answer is no, we're not. You ask the big star down there. Your movies are massive. The difference is, we grew up watching your TV all the time. So we've seen American sitcoms since that's why there's so many Australian actors doing American accents in films and not the other way. So we grew up watching stuff, which is weird because when I was growing up, I was a huge fan of like Wayne's World, right? Loved Wayne's World. Didn't know it was a sketch from SNL because we never had SNL in Australia. That was never a thing. So some of the movies that came out of SNL just seemed a little odd to us because we didn't have a show. It's like MacGruber. You were like, where's MacGruber come from? You know what I
mean? Also, you thought Garth was a real guy that just had done like 10 movies and now he's doing Wayne's World. And you're like, oh, that Garth guy is pretty funny.
I had a sitcom back in the day on FX and it went for 2 seasons and it was just about me
Welcome to Cuntville.
Yeah, that was the one. It was called Legit, and Legit was about me taking care of a disabled guy, which was vaguely based on my real life. We almost had a season 3, but season 3, the whole entire arc of season 3 that I'd written out, Dana Carvey was the main character, and I was going to ask you to be in the show, and you were going to play yourself. The plot line of the opening episode was I was taking care of my disabled friend in the wheelchair. My character had become famous doing stand-up by the end of season 2. I see your character, you, doing an impersonation of me on a late-night show. I'm all coked up and I get upset. And so I go over to your house to confront you, but I'm chicken, so I can't knock on the door. So I get the shit out of the disabled guy's wheelchair colostomy bag and I put it into a paper bag, and then we go up, we put it on the doorstep to light it and do the classic, light the dog shit, run away. Right. But we forget to knock on the door, and your house burns down. And that's the whole season arc from then on, that I'm your only friend and you're sleeping on my couch. And I hadn't even really met you at that stage. Dang. But if you didn't take it, I was going to ask David to do the role. I had options.
I'll do it.
Wow, and that
you can throw the shit on me.
Up for season 3. It's extraordinary.
Yeah, burning down Dana Carvey's house did not get picked up.
And they go quickly. Any other just quick pitches for season 3, or is that the one we're going with?
I've got full scripts. I wrote the whole thing out. I thought it was a good premise.
By the way, the weirder the better. I say, like, some of these shows are too by the book, and you just can figure them all out. If you start that way, I'm in.
Well, the first episode of season 1 was just me taking a disabled guy to a brothel, which is something I did in my real life. I had a friend with muscular dystrophy, and before he died, I took him to a brothel. And so it's a sweet story, He couldn't get laid. It's legal in Australia. I should add that being disabled is legal, and prostitution. And
they finally passed the being disabled bill.
I'm so glad.
And I took him down to the brothel, and this guy had died a couple of times. Like, his heart had given away and he'd been resuscitated. So me and his brother took him down with the full knowledge that this might go tits up. You know what I mean? So we laid him down, and then the girl did what she did, and then we put him back in the chair, and then we went off and had a couple of drinks, and that was our day. Now I told the story to so many people. I made a sitcom about the story, and then cut to a few years later, I see him, and he's like, "Hey, you made a lot of money out of that story." And I said, "Yeah, I did." He goes, "You should take me to the brothel again. It's only fair, right?" So I'm thinking, this guy's going to get his second blowjob in his life. I'm going to do it, right? I'll take him again. And I went down, and they all greeted him like he was Norm from Cheers. It turns out that he gives this sob story to everyone. As soon as he walked in, they were all like, "Dan."
By the way, was he disabled, or do we know?
And
does the wean work? I don't know.
Did his experience go? I don't know how Australians think of this phrase. Did it go tits up or not tits up?
Down.
It went tits down, I think. Tits down. She was on top
tits
of
down something you say or not?
No one says tits down. Tits up is when something goes badly. There's no tits down. No.
Right. Yeah. That's American too.
Feels like
I think the term tits up means that, like a banana peel slip, like up in the air, tits up.
Mm-hmm.
It means a bit of slapstick, I think.
I want to have really Australian actors, because I've just noticed that they're not only good at American accents, they're perfect.
Yeah.
And I start with Russell Crowe, immaculate. And I don't know why that is. And the Australian actors you send us all seem alpha. Nobody's kind of like a little guy, or they always seem to be kind of.
No, they bring hulking, men, big hulky. There's
Hemsworth.
There's a third Hemsworth though that's a lot shorter, who also is an actor. There's the two main ones, and there's a third one. But
a tiny Hemsworth exists.
And he's the eldest brother, and he's the one who started acting first. He's really nice, but the other two good-looking ones came along and went, "We'll have a go."
Oh, he's not good-looking either.
Well, he's good. No, he's good-looking by our standards, but not as a Hemsworth.
He cremates us, but against those two
next to me, he looks just great. But I'll tell you my one. Russell Crowe story, because you mentioned Russell.
Oh, you know all these guys.
There's like 10 Australians, right? But you know the comedian David Williams?
Mm-hmm. From Australia? Liverpool?
He's British. He's on Little Britain was his sketch show.
Guy, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I remember that show.
Yeah, he's the judge of Britain's Got Talent or something like that. So
now I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, he's kind of pale, really pale, and kind of chub face. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So David, and Russell were going out to dinner, and Russell lives at the end of this pier and in the harbour, and on the bottom story of the pier are all these fancy restaurants along Sydney Harbour, right? They're all like lined up along Sydney Harbour. And so we went down the lift, we started walking through the car park. And so it's just a car park with a few sort of like exit doors to different shops and stuff along the pier. And I said, "Well, what restaurant are we going to?" He goes, "Oh, we're going to this Chinese restaurant. I eat there once a week. It's one of the best Chinese restaurants you'll ever go to. I'm telling you, try the duck." Right? So we walking along, and then I go, "Well, how do we get into it?" And he goes, "I just walk in through the back. They know me." Right? So we get to the door. Russell just bashes through the door. He goes past. There's a bloke like washing dishes, probably thinking it's someone from ICE coming to get him, right? Yeah. He's just washing dishes out the back. Then we go into the kitchen, and there's like all the chefs in the clean bit, right? So Russell bounds through. He's way ahead of us. Then me and David go in through the restaurant like this. And we're like, so sorry for coming in through the back. We're very much looking forward to the meal. Thank you so much for having us. Really appreciate you. We get out into the dining area, and Russell's just standing there, and he goes, wrong restaurant. I went a door early.
I
went a door early, and so it was like the most famous man in Australia, followed by one of the second most famous people in Australia, followed by me, and it just was a cavalcade of shit. We had to go back out in the street and walk out and come back in again. Anyway, he does a very good American accent.
Yeah, he's a brilliant actor. I mean,
he's one of the best actors you'll ever see.
Master and Commander. If anyone listening has never seen it, it's like a miracle of a movie. Russell Crowe in that, the whole Ship at Sea. Have you seen it?
I have seen it. Yeah,
of course. Yeah.
It gets you seasick, that film, if you watch it in the cinema. There's a lot of rocking around.
Yeah,
I think so. So you're huge in the UK. I saw your tour. So what's the name of your tour? God's
son of a carpenter. My father's a carpenter, and it's just an easy reference point. But yeah, I'm son of a carpenter. I've as much tried to say
it is extraordinary. You're playing Istanbul. You're playing massive dates, Manchester, all over Europe.
What do you talk about?
What the fuck?
Well, I got my comedy chops in Britain. I did most of my early work in the UK. I went to the UK 2001 and sort of stayed there till 2010, and then I moved to America. But the British comedy circuit, I think, is the best in the world because the cities are so close together. You're never getting on an airplane. You're going 50 miles, Liverpool to Manchester, Manchester to Leeds. You can double up in cities. You can do an early spot in one city and then end up in, you can start in one country. You can start in Scotland and then finish in England for your night. You know what I mean? It's an interesting place.
I got to get a map.
Count me in. But
well, I can get you gigs. You two would do all right. You'd do just fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, what are we talking? Big clubs or small theaters or small arenas, big arenas?
You could. I think you would do some medium to large theaters. You know, but let's not book the O2 just yet. But let's see how the first tour goes.
You'd rather sell it out than the 10%ers book you in something too huge. What's the biggest room you will play on this tour?
I have done the O2 before, but on this tour I'll do the Hammersmith. I'll do the Hammersmith Apollo, which is like 4,000, and I probably will do 2 shows there. You know what I mean? Like I'm not.
That's pretty juicy.
Yeah, but that's like a nice room, and then there's the Manchester Apollo, and then I think there's a gig in Amsterdam that's quite large that I'll do. I always do all right in Amsterdam. I've been gigging a lot in Amsterdam for the last 20 years. It's just before weed was legal, I always used to accept gigs in Amsterdam. It's like how now that I'm a family guy, I always seem to find gigs in Hawaii out of nowhere that I
to take the family?
Yeah, take the family. Yeah, I take the family to Hawaii. Yeah. I sell like 500 tickets, but it's fucking worth it because I get to go to Hawaii.
What culture, as when you were at your edgiest, I was going to ask you if you've adjusted anything just because you want to, or you're still just as edgy. What country accepted you? Are the British looser with this? Are we more patrician
The British were the loosest country for comedy that I've performed in, still to this day. Now, I've always said that like everyone always goes, what's the difference between performing in the different continents and countries? Comedy's comedy, laughs are all the same, but the heckling changes. So I believe that Americans try to correct you. If an American heckles you, they're always like, hey, buddy, I'll tell you what, my sister had blah, blah. You know what I mean? They're trying to get into an argument or prove you wrong. Australians are trying to trip you up. So if you get close to a punchline, they'll just go, I can't, and they'll just yell something out so you just get off your speed a little bit.
Delightful.
They're niggly little fucks, right? And then the British try to out-joke you. They try to say something funnier than you. There's a classic story, right, that down at the London Comedy Store, Michael Douglas's brother, Jeff Douglas or something. I don't know. One of the other Douglases.
One of the other Douglases.
One of the other Douglases. Kurt Douglas's son. He's having a bad gig at the London Comedy Store, he starts getting booed or a few jeers or whatever. And so he tells them all to fuck off. And he goes, you can all fuck off. I don't need this. I'm Kirk Douglas's son. And then one person stood up and went, I'm Kirk Douglas's son. And then another person said, I'm Kirk Douglas's son. And they did the entire scene from Spartacus. The British are very good. They're very good.
I have a quick story that involves the C word. So
Okay.
Spartacus, right?
Used to be cancer, but we're changing.
So Kirk, I know, we're going to set the record. Anyway, this is so random and it'll amuse like 3% of our audience. So Kirk Douglas is in Spartacus and he's really kind of buff and, muscular. And Laurence Olivier is in there. So the guy sees Laurence Olivier. He's this famous old British actor, super famous. And he's doing leg presses really hard. They go, oh, Larry, you're really working out. Yeah. He goes, I'm doing Spartacus, and I don't want that cunt Kirk Douglas to out-physicalize me. That's all I got.
Physicalize.
That was a legitimate use of the word from a story I was told.
Yeah, that's an historical use of the C word.
Do you see Margot Robbie at Icebergs a lot?
Margot, what's Iceberg? Oh, the Iceberg's the restaurant in Bondi. You know about icebergs? Jeez, you
look at me. Look out, Dana. Look at me.
Well, where's Bondi?
Bondi Beach is a popular beach that's close to the city centre in Sydney, right?
Okay.
And it's where all the British people get sunburnt and skin cancer over Christmas. But there's a restaurant there that overlooks like a public pool. The public pool has ocean water that pours into it, which is kind of interesting. It's a fancy restaurant. I've never met Margot Robbie. I'm a fan. I once was the other guest on Kimmel when Margot Robbie was on
really?
Kimmel.
Yeah, that's great.
You know how you're a guest on those shows, you never meet the other guests?
Yeah, you have to make a point of it because they're like somewhere else. You don't even know where they are.
Yeah, they're in a different dressing room, and then you come on, then you leave, or they've already left, and you're the second guest, and then they're already in their car. They're gone, right? So I've been on like episodes of those shows. Bill Clinton was on one, never met him. Right? These different people. But Margot Robbie was the other guest. And so her dressing room was next to mine. And I just sort of lingered in the hallway, just like acting like I was looking for something. Just because I'm Australian, I have an in. I could have gone, hey.
You know how to linger. You can linger.
She would have accepted me saying the C word in front of her. It would have been music to her ears.
I'm a local. Don't you hate all these Americans here? That's what I would have said.
Exactly. I would have said something like that. But I tell you what, you've got to give it up. The Margot Robbie, flying the Australian flag, is there a better person on it? If the aliens came down and they said, give us your two best, not just looking, just your best human beings, and we gave them Hugh Jackman and Margot Robbie. Come on now. You can't get better than those two.
That's true.
Let's see. I'll see your Hugh Jackman and Margot Robbie and raise you Jennifer Aniston and Russell Crowe. David?
Okay. No, Russell Crowe is he saying Australian versus America?
We're saying the two best humans.
The two best humans we give to the aliens to represent us, to go, this is what we've got. Okay, first of all, Russell can't bloody dance and tap dance and stuff like. He's not a triple threat like you.
That's true. He's a triple threat. That Hugh Jackman.
But he can sing. That guy can sing. He's like
your buddy Brad Pitt. We'll throw him in.
Yeah, Brad. Yeah, well, Brad's brilliant. Yeah, of course. You were talking about Brad off the air about how what is he 61 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he still looks amazing. Like the fact that we have a 61-year-old, and I haven't seen the movie, that we are going to watch drive a Formula One car and go, yep, that seems about right. Like,
when they're forced to retire at like 30.
Yeah. He should have a bloody special pass for the bus, Brad Pitt, at his age, and he's going to be driving a Formula One car.
Sure, and then Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible.
I saw Mission Impossible. Yeah, I got to co-sign that movie. It's brilliant. Tom Cruise.
I haven't seen the new one yet. Was
he in the submarine for too long?
It's the greatest movie ever, and then you're like, well, no, just see it. Definitely see it. Yeah, it's very cool. You don't want to overblow something. But as far as that, like, these people, they take care of themselves. We were talking about that before the podcast. The old-timey actors, it was booze and cigarettes, and they died around 60. So for you, like you used to, one of your early specials.
But we just said Brad Pitt was a smoker and Russell is a smoker, and then people, they're still smoking. Yeah. They've got some special, they're getting blood put into them.
You're like the audience correcting us. Like,
well, that's true. But recovery, So I was going to, because one of your early specials really made me laugh. The only one I ever saw do this a little bit was Ricky Gervais. But during the special, I don't know if it's kind of like a set, you would wander around and all of a sudden from behind something, you'd pick up another pint of beer.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many beers you did throughout the special, but that's something I've never seen. I know you stopped drinking, but do you look at those days as any kind of funniness? Or because to me, it really got my attention. Like, when's the next time he's going to grab a magic beer?
Okay, so I didn't know that was going to be a joke, and I only ever did that for the special. I never did that for my normal shows. I normally used to have my beers just on top of the box when I'm performing, just ready to grab. But because with a special, and I don't know if I'm doing some inside baseball stuff here, mostly we record 2 shows that night, edit it together, or just show the best one, right? And so they edited in every pint I had over 2 shows, so it did look like I had 7 pints in 1 hour. Right. So I can't take credit if I did not have 7 pints in 1 hour. Now the reason that they were behind the box was for continuity, because the level of the liquid be going up and down, and I'd be leaving empty glasses everywhere else. So just before I went out, they lined up for each show 4 pints of lager behind the thing. Now, back in the day, people used to like go on about what a great drinker I was. I actually was a really bad drinker. I would get drunk very, very quickly. It just so happened in those first 2 specials, I was also on cocaine. But if they asked, but that's the reason that was propping me up, right? And I regret doing that in my life. And if my child is watching this podcast many years later, I was an idiot. But that was why I could drink. So I gave up all drugs when my son was born. When my son was born, I never took drugs again. When he's 12 now, and I never took drugs again. But I continued drinking, and everyone just thought I was a bad drinker. Everyone thought I was getting out of control. I was actually in recovery. Like,
so when you say like 2 lagers, like 2 pints,
2 pints,
then you were sort of drunk. I mean, like slurring and like.
I started slurring after 3 pints. Now,
okay,
So then I did some specials, and I was just a dribbling mess in all the specials. But I was so then my wife gets pregnant with my last child, who's about to turn 4. And I haven't had a drink since then. So, and I don't miss it at all anymore. Not at all. I don't miss any of it. Don't miss cigarettes. Don't miss alcohol. Don't miss drugs. I regret doing all of them, really. I feel a lot better.
Well, I was noticing that you look younger than the last time I saw you, basically. I mean, you look really good.
I'm not sweating as much as I used to.
You're shrunken down. You're more of a, it's just so. But
I've never seen you messy, though. I think when I see you, it's maybe a more professional setting, but I've never seen you messy.
Well, not anymore anyway. But I just sort of knocked it on the head. The cigarettes was the hardest one. That's the hardest one to quit out of the lot, is this cigarettes. And I think that's, I read there was a book, Alan Carr, Stop Smoking. The secret to giving up cigarettes is you stop envying people who are smoking. It used to be you'd give up cigarettes for a while, and every time I'd see a cigarette, I'd go, oh, geez, I wish I could have a cigarette. You got to start looking at them like they're slaves to nicotine and that you're free. That's the only way. There's my motivational talk for the day.
Oh, that's good. Hey, I have another Kirk Douglas. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but this totally fits. This fits better than the last one.
The last one was good. It was good. That muscly cunt Kirk Douglas. It was a good
I did a movie with Kirk Douglas and Burt Lancaster. So Kirk Douglas told me his dad was a chain smoker, and then he quit. And I said, well, how did you do it? So his dad took a cigarette, put it in his pocket, and anytime he wanted a cigarette and he was Russian, he would pull it out and go, who is stronger, me or you? Me. He was so competitive that just stopped it. Who is stronger, me or you? Get back in pocket, cigarette. I am strong, man. You are fucking little rolled up nicotine whore. And that was the quote. I'm just quoting Kirk Douglas. I'm just quoting Kirk Douglas.
I was a nicotine whore back in the day, whoring myself to nicotine.
Has it influenced your comedy at all, like your stand-up writing, just being completely off everything? Because the specials you're talking about were really well received.
and the last few haven't been as well received.
Once you've gotten sober,
look, Sgt. Pepper's was arguably the Beatles' best album, right? Yes. It was nonsensical rubbish.
That was
right?
all on acid and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. I don't listen to the whole Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. It was a painting, like Julian gave me a painting. I'm doing more Paul there, but you know what I mean.
You sat down for a plonk, Is that how you did it? We would plonk, John, and I would look at each other sort of like a mirror. I'm just quoting him now. So, but I love Paul.
Were you an opera singer, Jim, before you get a chance to answer anything?
So this is a thing that always is brought up in my life.
Yeah, I love it. Is it a fake one?
So no, it's true. It's true. Okay. So I did school musicals because that was how you met girls, right? If you're not athletic, you go and do a school musical, join the drama club or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's my theory on why actors are so short. Right, I think it's because they couldn't play sport at a high level, so they joined the drama club. It's all about meeting girls, right? So I think that's my theory anyway. Because
makes sense.
So I went and did musical theater at school, and then there was literally like a talent scout came to one of the shows and said he could be a tenor. And we don't have many tall tenors, and that's a really like a hard thing in the opera company. And so they sent me off to singing lessons with this guy called Richard Gill, who was the head of the chorus master in Australia. I sound like an old person talking about relatives you've never met. And I studied for a while, and then when I was 17, I was put in the Australian Opera in the chorus for one production of The Flying Dutchman, which was Wagner. And so I was just like I was literally singing in German, didn't know a fucking word of what I was saying.
I would just buy in German. Holy shit!
Well, I was just buying a CD and just mimicking the German. You know what I mean? And then they'd teach us the songs, but I didn't know what the songs were about or anything. So after that, I went and studied at WAPA, and WAPA is the Western Australian Academy of Performing Arts, which is where Hugh Jackman studied, which they had a full scholarship ride to study musical theatre. By the time I was 2 years into that, I was already being paid to be a stand-up comic, and I just quit it in the middle of the night and just went off on tour. But I always wanted to be a stand-up comic, but I thought, you can't study that at university. I wanted to study something in the performing arts. And so I studied musical theater, and I can't sing anymore because cigarettes and yelling on stage, and I've had polyps and nodules. And nodules. I've had the surgery and all that. You can hear me voice is pretty raspy now, but I could sing and it's weird because everyone always goes, sing us a song when they find out you're an opera singer. And it's like, you wouldn't have gone up to Pele when he was hadn't played soccer for 50 years and gone, go on, do a bit of keepy uppy.
Let's see a bicycle kick.
Yeah. So it's a muscle I haven't really worked, but I did do that. I still have fondness for musical theater. I still go and see any production that comes to LA. I have
two follow-up questions.
Okay.
One, did that garner any puss because you went through a lot?
Is that a new phrase? Garner or puss?
Okay. I will say this to any young heterosexual man who can sing a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you go to university where they audition thousands of people to get 30 kids, it was like going to Fame.
Yeah.
And half of the class is male and half the class is female. Those girls have been doing dance lessons since they were bloody kids, right? Singing lessons, acting lessons, all that type of stuff, right? All the boys have been doing the same. The 30 kids in my year at university, I think out of the 15 boys, 10 of them were gay. And that the numbers don't lie. That's too good. It
tilts your way for sure.
I'll tell you what, it worked a lot better than being a comedian saying the word cunt all the time.
Yeah.
That didn't bring as many women in as you think.
You could name your next special.
Only a certain kind of woman likes that kind of talk.
Yeah, they were fun girls who did like me, but they didn't come in their masses.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, here's your special, Jim. Ready? This is a new name.
Here we go.
Tall Tenor.
Tall Tenor. I'm calling my new special. It hasn't come out yet. It's called Two-Limb Policy is the name of the special.
Okay.
Two-limb, like L-I-M-B? Two-limb policy?
Because I have, and I talk about this on the special, but because I did that sitcom with the disabled people, a lot of disabled people come to my show. I have a meet and greet after the show. I always let the disabled people join the meet and greet, and I take photos with all the different people with disabilities. Okay. But I can't like someone wrote to me and said, hey, I'm bringing my uncle to your show. He's disabled. Can we come backstage and meet you? And you can't write back how disabled.
Right.
And you can't ask for a photo, right? But we have to have some parameters. I just can't have a lineup of people with fucking dyslexia bothering me.
ADD.
So I have a 2-limb policy. You have to be missing 2 limbs, or they have to be doing nothing. And if you have 2 limbs that are fucked up, you're lucky enough to have a photo with me.
Huh.
Yeah, so
take a picture of this cunt.
You're allowed to come backstage and meet this cunt if you're missing 2 limbs.
Right.
Okay, that's good.
I have a question also from the audience.
On that one.
At some point, we got to get to your show because we know.
The show is. Go ahead, Dana.
You're on a little press tour for your show.
Sure, we can't forget the show.
About that. The snake on Fox.
The snake. I saw your billboard hogging fucking Sunset Boulevard.
I'm not on the billboard. That's how confident
that was an executive decision.
What, David? What was your Fox show with snake in the title last year?
Oh, Snake Oil.
Snake Oil. This is called The Snake. His was called Snake Oil.
What channel?
We're part of the Snake family of Fox.
Oh, it is the same billboard. Yeah, it's by the Chateau Marmont.
Yeah. So we snake it up. Yeah. The Snake is a reality show that's similar to Big Brother or Survivor or Fear Factor. It's got elements of those 3 shows. So it's good looking people living in a house in the jungle doing tasks where they have to eat gross food. But what the secret sauce in the show is, instead of like an elimination ceremony or where people get voted off anonymously, what happens is the person who wins the task gets to become the snake. They get the coveted snake medallion. And then if they get the snake medallion, they get to save the first person. And the person who gets saved gets to save one person. The person who gets saved gets to save another person. It snakes down the chain, setting up a chain reaction. So you don't have to have a majority rule to like you in the show. You just need to make really 1 or 2 friends that will keep saving you. But you can't repay the favor. So if someone saves you got to save another person. So like you get a lot of skullduggery. You get a lot of
skullduggery.
There's
not enough skullduggery out there.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, I was explaining this show the other day on some Good Morning something, and I said the word skullduggery because that's what I always think about the show. And you know what skullduggery means, like pirates and stuff. Yeah, old English term.
Skullduggery.
Skullduggery. And the lady went, so if you want to watch the snake, there's a lot of skullduggery. Buggery is the English legal term for anal sex, right?
Yeah, I saw that on the Churchill movie. Oh, you bugger. Remember that? Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. The word buggery is like the legal term. The buggery happened, blah, blah, blah. And so she just said on morning TV, come and watch some skull buggery. And I think it got through. I don't think anyone noticed.
Fucking everyone tunes in for that.
Could I, just for a second... that's a winner. So just for a second, going back, because I kind of spaced out for a second. So you're in Argentina in a jungle. Where is everybody? What are they wearing, and who are they?
Okay, so when I set out at the start of the show, episode 1, I'm standing on a crate, and there's all these crates around me, which was meant to be like the crates you'd bring reptiles in. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I said, "Come out of your crates." You know, I've got an earpiece in. I don't quite know who's who, and they open the crates up. And fair income, man, we had like a priest with a collar on. We had a cop with the bulletproof vest. We had a rodeo rider with the chaps and spurs and all that type of stuff.
It's like the Village People.
Yeah, exactly. And we had I've got a Village People story to tell you in a second.
Okay.
So we had an OnlyFans model, right? I thought, you know that Jury Duty?
Yeah.
Or the Joe Schmo show? I thought I was the only real person and they were all actors for like the longest time.
Like they were tricking you?
They were tricking me.
You were
okay. I was the mark. I thought I was the mark.
It's a good idea, actually.
It's not a bad idea for a show, right? And I'm like, what the fuck?
And you're in the middle of nowhere. You don't really know
first of all, who employs me to be a game show host?
Yeah,
like, it's already weird. And so all these people go. And so right up until the show aired, I wasn't completely sure. But I'll tell you my Village People story. So I do another podcast with a comedian called Amos Gill, another Australian
1%
comic.
Club.
I do the 1% Club in Australia. But this podcast is called ATM. at this moment it stands for. It's a different search on the internet. Anyway, so
lingo.
Yeah, lingo. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the other one. I got to research that again.
Yeah. So anyway, so I was doing a joke about how Trump has the YMCA playing at all of his concerts, at all of his benefits or rallies, and everyone does the dance and all that type of stuff, right? Yeah. And I said it's so funny that song is about having gay sex in the showers, and now all these evangelical people are dancing and stuff to the song. Seems a little odd. I got a cease and desist letter from the Village People saying that I was going to be sued for defamation for saying that the Village People music had gay overtones.
Does it not?
It turned Victor Willis, who's the cop. I guess he was always out the front, and he never turned around to notice the rest of them because he's married to a woman called Karen Willis. Before that, he was married to Felicia, like Mrs. Huxtable from the Cosby Show. He was married to her back in, and you're not allowed to say that the Village People music has gay overtones.
What?
Or they will sue.
They will in the Navy.
Well, we get sued now, possibly.
We could be possibly sued now. I said, what about in the Navy and Macho Man? They're as gay as fuck. Come on now. Come on now.
Come on now.
There's a lyric in the Navy called "We want more seamen." Like, I'm all for a double entendre, but don't try to tell me I'm a moron.
I think they're just saying, come on, guys. They haven't been outed to like 3 people so far. So
it's a catchy freaking song, man. And
it is good.
I tell you what, because after that, I started listening to their other music. It's banger after banger after banger.
Yeah.
It's like for disco music. You Can't Stop the Music is a hell of a song.
I mean, that's such a hook.
Now, my son watching you in Wayne's World 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he knows every step because he loves that movie so much.
Did you do it in that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were the construction worker, weren't you, in that?
I was dressed as a construction worker. I think we're running away from the bad guy or something. Somehow we end up in this nightclub, and Wayne and I are now doing YMCA with these people.
Yeah, they're all doing the YMCA, and like you're all spies. Like you were up a telegraph pole, and then you heard something, and then I think Wayne was like a cop, and then somehow they found an Indian for no apparent reason.
That's right, and all of a sudden it comes together.
And then all of a sudden it was a little bit like what's that? Police Academy, when they ended up in the Blue Oyster. It was a little bit of that. They ended up in the wrong nightclub, and then they do it. But that's the dance because you guys all did it, and then you actually did the thing, and then I always say, like, if the Village People actually do get me, if I get my day in court and I am being sued by the Village People, I'm going to go not guilty.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like,
act it out.
Is there any character left? I mean, they've got the construction worker, the Indian. Yeah. I mean, maybe you come as some other costume. I don't know.
Just come as Crocodile Dundee, just off the side. You know.
What is your son's name that loves that movie?
Hank.
Hey, Hank, this is Garth. I got a different haircut, but thanks for watching.
When we end the podcast, can he come up and say hello very quickly? He's downstairs playing video games.
Normally, Jim, that would be fine.
Camera shy, just bring him up.
We have to whisk Dana off.
Will he come on, or you want to do it with off camera?
He's also a big Joe Dirt fan, so
okay, bring him on.
Let's compare box office.
Joe Dirt was my first Australian trip. I went to Sydney.
Oh, what, you filmed it in Australia?
No, when they had a premiere there, it was the same. It was the night after the premiere of Moulin Rouge. And I went down there and I went to a concert and they sat me next to Baz Luhrmann, all this great Australian stuff.
He still flies the flag. I always argue that things like, I guess Moulin Rouge is an Australian film. Australian actress, Australian director, filmed in Australia. Kylie Minogue plays the Tinkerbell thing. It's an Australian movie. Great. As soon as Kylie's involved.
Yeah, Kylie's
right.
Kylie, you can't speak ill of Kylie.
No, I think she's great. I have great Australians are great. I do like it. Go ahead, Dane. And then I have one last story.
It's just weird sometimes. I was hosting Vegas showcase for movies, and Baz Luhrmann was there, Moulin Rouge, and Nicole Kidman. So I was hanging out with him. It's just kind of weird. You brought it up, and that's my whole story. There's no joke, nothing other than I met them at the promotion of the thing.
Well, I think
this is a nicotine whore. It brings two nicotine whore. Who is stronger, me or you? Sorry, whores. Sorry, go ahead. That was just for me. I'm a little punchy right now.
I like back in the pocket. Jim, one last question. Then we're going to ask everyone again, so you can have one more shot.
Sure.
This is a story from a viewer that said, if this is not a funny story, we'll just take it out. I don't know if this is a funny story from you. That your father sat you down, you and your wife, to tell you something.
I can't. I can tell you that off the air, but I can't tell it on the air. My dad doesn't. I can tell you off the air. I can't tell it on the air. Sorry.
Right. Okay. Well, we have an after hours section
because my dad doesn't know how to get onto YouTube or anything like that. But it will get back to him on this podcast
for sure. Okay. I didn't know what level of it was, but I apologize.
It's 100% true. It's 100% true. That story. It's.
I don't know the story. That's why I'm waiting to hear.
We're gonna just the tease. We don't need the story, but just the tease is gonna trend.
Yeah, we like the tease.
There's this, hey man, it's all about clicks. So let me ask you a question.
Before you bring Hank out, one more question
to the story. I'll tell you this. Okay, we can cut it out if you want. I can tell it to you right now if you want to actually hear it.
No, I don't. I'm scared. I don't want it to accidentally get in.
No, we don't want to embarrass you. I just think that
we don't know how this works.
Did Alex Murray tell you about this story? Because he knows.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay. Because me and David have the same manager, so that's what's happened there.
Well, I'll tell you this about the Carvey family, my childhood family with 5 kids and Bud Carvey and all that stuff that went on.
Yeah.
Throw away the key because no one would believe it.
There's some things we leave off the podcast.
Something better not share. Just know that it's a little wacky.
Look, he's 84 this year. If I'm back on the podcast in a couple of years, I might be able to tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Give it some time.
2027. We're going to hold you to that.
All right. Thanks, Jim. We'll talk to you soon,
buddy. Really nice
buddy.
hanging out with you, man. So,
thanks for having us, lads. I really appreciate it.
Enjoyed it. So it's kind of nice. We just
hung up with Jim. Yeah.
Jim Jeffries, who's been around for a while, is really I found him very affable, funny, likable, interesting.
Yeah, I met him before. I was giving him shit about Brad Pitt because Brad's a great guy. He knows Jim. I think he went on his show in the old days. Jim and I used to work on the same lot. I think when I was doing maybe Lights Out or something, he was around. So super cool dude and big. And he travels. He goes all over the world. That sort of surprised me, the places he goes and how much he can fill them up over there, because who knows? You just never know who knows you out there in the world.
It is kind of a thing. Yeah, the international comedian who just can go all over. I haven't done that. I mean, you did Australia.
Yeah.
Maybe
I didn't do stand-up, though. I just went there to do premieres. I didn't
okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't know. It's scary to go over there because I would love to go, but they said if you go the first time, you just go a small theater, just try to fill it up just to see if it works. And then you go back. Now people know you do it, et cetera.
Well, I like the idea when he said that you can just drive around the UK.
Yeah, way better.
If you don't like getting in an airplane, you drive around the UK. So that seemed kind of cool. I mean, in Scotland, I have relatives there, distant. I have McDonald on one side. But it seems kind of cool. Maybe we should do a little tour there.
I also like that he has disabled people come back for a meet and greet. That was kind of a cool thing I haven't heard before. It's a good idea.
Because his stand-up, at least in the old days, I was going to ask about his new stand-up, but it was kind of rough and tumble. And then juxtaposing that he helps this disabled person, and then now he has a following backstage and does meet and greets. I mean, that was fascinating because it makes him, it just makes him extremely likable, of course, and human. That is his meet and greet, and the 2-limb thing. The dad can't have. You have to have more. At least 2 limbs not working.
Yeah, I still like Tall Tenor as a name. That's a good name. Maybe not for the next one, but it's a good special name because it's so odd that he goes, they don't have many tall tenors. When do you hear about an opera singing
I'm the tallest tenor you're ever going to see in your life. My Australian accent sucks right now, I'll admit, but I watched an Australian show once with my wife, and then I had it so fucking good.
If anyone can get it, you can. I can't believe they can do American so well. Australian's a very tough one too to do.
Right. We mentioned Margot Robbie in that conversation too, and she also does a perfect American accent.
Yeah.
I mean,
when they came over here, because I went to a speech coach for some movie to do a New Hampshire accent, and she was like, I said, when they come over, what do you do? She said, well, we say, are you from Brooklyn? Are you from Florida? Are you from Arizona? Are you from North Dakota? Like, there's tiny differences all over. So it's not just American accent. They can have one bland one, but is it Southern? What kind of Southern? So there's so many ways to go with that.
Yeah, it's like Americans are enamored by certain accents. And of course, if you meet an Irishman, how are you going? You're sort of like, whoa, from those Irish movies. But I have Irish relatives who ended up in the Bronx in New York. And they'd seen all the Scorsese, De Niro films. And the first guy that talked like, hey, what are you two doing today? What are you doing over here? They were like almost weeping with joy that they're talking to somebody who talks like
it's
this.
really like that.
To them, it was like amazing. If I had someone with a Liverpool accent, I'd be like, oh, wow. But they just love that, the exportation of the East Coast accent, all those mafia films. It's huge.
Yeah. We almost got that story out of him at the end too, but I have a feeling it was a little rough on the edges.
Yeah, I think the thing about Jim, he came to play. He was very funny, had a lot of energy, and at the end he goes, "Was it all right? Did I talk too much?" I thought that was kind of human because
I know. Please,
I said we love a comedian coming on, and here's a great story. The Russell Crowe restaurant story and stuff. So, very much enjoyable.
Well, thanks for listening. As you know, Monday we have another show. And if you have any questions for us, you could try.
Questions.
Yeah, we want to hear from you. Fly on the wall at odyssey.com. So
odyssey.com.
What are some subjects they can ask about, which is pretty much anything?
Yeah, I mean, I would think, how are you feeling about interacting with AI? Do you feel it's a good thing or it's going to take over? Are you frightened of it? Do you own Bitcoin?
These are questions they can ask us, right? And then we answer them.
You ask. We're experts.
We're experts in every field.
Maybe I got this wrong. I just want to know.
No, you got it right. They can ask anything they want. We just say something.
If you're thinking about marrying someone, man or woman, and you want to tell us the situation, if you have doubts, we will tell you whether to marry or not. We will maybe accidentally change your life with these questions or not. I'm not saying I have no ego about it, but feel free to ask us anything that's going on in your life. Or I guess, do we want to invite politics? That's
maybe anything, religion, politics. We have foolproof answers for everything.
Nothing's off limits, and we do have the answer. David's nickname in real life, I'm just putting that out there, is the Oracle. When you need advice or a question about finance or life issues or anxiety and depression, how to defeat it, anything, the Oracle, a.k.a. David Spade.
Hey, guys, if you're loving this podcast, which you are, be sure to click follow on your favorite podcast app, give us a review, 5-star rating, and maybe even share an episode that you loved with a friend.
If you're watching this episode on YouTube, please subscribe. We're on video now.
Fly on the Wall is presented by Odyssey and executive produced by Dana Carvey and David Spade, Heather Santoro and Greg Holtzman, Maddie Sprung-Kaiser, and Leah Reese-Dennis of Odyssey.
Our senior producer is Greg Holtzman, and the show is produced and edited by Phil Sweettech.
Booking by Cultivated Entertainment.
Special thanks to Patrick Fogarty, Evan Cox, Maura Curran, Melissa Wester, Hillary Schuff, Eric Donnelly, Colin Gaynor, Sean Cherry, Kirk Courtney, and Lauren Vieira.
Reach out with us any questions to be asked and answered on the show. You can email us at flyonthewall@odyssey.com. That's AUDACY.com.